I would take Drake May.
I think right now I'm leaning Darnold. Darnold's been killing in the postseason. May's been struggling, and you don't know what with May's iffy shoulder. And then I thought the whole look with McDaniels on the sideline where things are tough out there. I think his confidence is shook a little right now. He's used to killing it
because he's not feeling it. He's not feeling himself. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jason. It's just that Darnold leads the league. You can't turn the ball over in the biggest game of the year. You can't. I see Ben and Dave. I can't take you guys. I'm sorry. It's because we have to hand things over to Grandy and Max, who will have the Celtics game tonight. But they want to ask prop bet questions, and I want to let you guys know this. Next Thursday night, we have the return of Sam Pejanovich of Fox Sports. We're gonna literally have a parlay party, a prop party. So we're gonna literally have a party next Thursday night here at this. No one's here. We have nobody is here besides us and Luis, the custodian, and Stenberg, and Skaz, and whoever our interns will be, and maybe Joe. By the way, how dare Joe say, yeah, save those Funyuns till Monday. Dude, they didn't make the break. We're going to get out of here. Let's hand things over to Grandy and Max. They got Celtics, Sacramento. I'm Joe Murray. Green, next.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZ-FM at HD Boston 98.5. The Sports Hub.
Star Market Celtics tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
The dot line looks it up. It rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game. Jaylen, right-hand dribble into the pick, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jaylen forces it up over He tied it. He did it. Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boy, step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
Back at the Garden, where tonight Celtics concern level starting to rise a little bit. Externally and internally for the first time since early in the season. They'll try to get healthy against DeMar DeRozan and the 12-37 Sacramento Kings. Thanks for checking back in on a Friday night. Final game of a very busy January that actually began the game against Sacramento. I'm Sean Grandy. Cedric Maxwell joins us shortly, coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA. This is the Game 48 edition of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. And we'll tell you first and foremost what the update is on Jaylen Brown, listed as doubtful early in the day. And what have the Celtics done in the games they have not had him this year? We'll cover that, as well as 6-6 in the last 12. And again, tight Eastern pennant race. Has anything really changed, though, in the last 3 weeks? We'll dive into that. And yes, of course, we'll have more on a Jason Tatum podcast appearance. It seems to have launched 1,000 more questions about his return. We'll break down the rematch as well with the Kings. The Celtics win in Capital City that began this month on New Year's night. They feel right for the veteran picking at the trade deadline. LaVine, DeRozan, Sabonis, even Westbrook. Will this roster look different next Friday? We'll explore that. We'll take our trip around the NBA. The Joker is back. The Phoenix Suns clearly are no joke. And watched Knickerbocker and Cooper Flag last night, and it feels like a joke. Duke somehow didn't win it all last year.
Ball into Cooper with 46 points. A three would tie it. That's what he takes. Are you kidding me? He's got 49, and he is on a heater.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazzulla.
You know, my platform goes beyond just being a coach. I don't want to be labeled as a coach. I want to be labeled as someone that can impact people, and the players want to do the same, and I think they do a great job of it.
But coming up next, it was just 11 days earlier, the Celtics walked into State Farm Arena and simply pilloried the Hawks. A 43-point lead after 3 and some stat-stuffing shenanigans in the fourth. The Celtics forgot it. The Hawks didn't. And Monday they arrived in Boston to serve their dish like the weather outside. Cold. Daniels driving, spinning, bounce pass out to a wide open Jalen Johnson. 3 is good. Back iron, front iron, and right down the middle.
And you watch what Johnson does. He runs in, you attack him, and he kicks out. He has 7 assists tonight.
It's all coming up and more as we count you down to Game 3 of the reunion week. Homestead Celtics and the Sacramento Kings here at the Garden, bottom of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into tonight's game on the Celtics Radio Network to hear this date in history, restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new.
Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got to dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, got to be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
They definitely came ready to play. We knew that. We just didn't have it tonight. It's just as simple as that. We came up short. But we didn't have that spark, that energy that we needed. At times we found it a little bit, but it just waned. And that's the part where we got to find that consistently and more and be creative how we get to that. But, we just didn't have it tonight.
Maybe the third or fourth time this year the Celtics suffer a knockout loss, a game you never really feel they had a chance to win. Blown out by Atlanta here the other night. That was Jaylen Brown. He usually plays so well against the Atlanta Hawks. That's the only time you're going to hear Jaylen tonight because he will not play in this game tonight. Obviously, it's you can always list the different injuries. Really, it's really just more of a rest day, strategic throughout the course of a year. Fourth time he will miss a game today. Amias Queta will be back. Baylor Shireman will start in place of Jaylen Brown. Kings have injuries as well. We will not see Dennis Schroeder tonight, which we knew. We will not see Russell Westbrook. Schroeder will start in his place. Keegan Murray's been out for a while.
Keegan!
Kind of a disappointment in some ways. No Domantas Sabonis tonight. You know what happened the last time Domantas Sabonis stepped on this floor? He shattered the TD Garden record with 28 rebounds in that game here last year when the Kings ended their long losing streak. But you probably don't want to hear too much about the Sacramento Kings and what's going to happen to them at the trade deadline or the Celtics being 6-6 and one of the reasons for it. We want to talk about Jason Tatum in the podcast some more, so we're going to do that. First, we look back to the game on Wednesday night, and then I promise you we'll jump right in, get Max's thoughts on how people are interpreting the Jason Tatum appearance on the podcast, because obviously the last 2 days it's taken on a life of its own. First, the Celtics, Wednesday night, a game they had very little life. Atlanta wearing their black jerseys tonight with the yellow numbers and letters, red trim down the side. They go right to left. Celtics in the road green on their home floor. Onyeka Okongwu wins the opening tap. Amari Williams back into the hands of Jalen Johnson on a Wednesday night at TD Garden. We are underway. Kisper up the right side of the floor. Shovel pass for Jalen Johnson. He'll crank up a three. Swish. There's your Joe Mazzulla timeout. Hawks run off 10 straight and build an early 7-point lead. Down 17-7 early. Jaylen Brown fumbles the ball and then throws it away. Long lead pass. Luke Kennard switches to the left hand. Jalen makeup speed. Chase down block. Takes the 2 points off the board, but nobody picks up Kennard to the corner, and the 2 turns into 3. 18-2 Atlanta run here. CJ McCollum strong down the right side. Shuttles it out at the last second of the corner for Mo Gay, and his 3 is good. 29-11. Atlanta by 18, just extending the lead. They're 6 of 9 on threes. Jalen Brown moves it down low to Garza. Pump fake. Foul by Koloko. Scores off the window and one. And Luka Garza has made a difference here since coming back in the game.
Got his man up in the air. Get him in the popcorn popper and just threw it off the window.
Jalen Brown goes to the ground, but he tripped over Garza and he throws it away. Just gives it up to Dyson Daniels, who drops for Jalen Johnson. His pass back out to the wing. Anticipated, stolen by Simons. Jalen never got back. Simons finds him, steps in on Koloko and scores.
Man, that was a pitiful effort by Koloko then.
Alexander Walker tried to lob it for Koloko. Terrible pass, but it hits the glass, bounces to Alexander Walker, and he kicks out to Kispert for an open 3. And when it's your night, it's your night. Largest lead for Atlanta. 8-0 run. They're up by 22. Got to get those white uniforms back. They have their best record in the whites. Derek White finds Peyton Pritchard. Second half begins with another missed 3, but an offensive rebound put back for Air Hauser.
Sam on that offside. Nobody boxed him out. Got a running start.
Lead in the left side. Kispert attacks. Bounce pass into the corner. Daniels gives it up to Okongwu. Open 3. Got it. Every turnover is becoming a live ball turnover into a Hawks 3. Points off turnovers, 19-8 right now in favor of the Hawks. Diagonal lead. Shireman launches for 3, and he almost got the bank. It went off the glass and then circled the cylinder almost 2 full times before the rim spit it out. Alexander Walker drives, scoops it up, and his one does roll around the cylinder and fall in. That's the kind of night it's been. Hand off Baylor Shireman. Shireman looking for an opening on McCollum. Drives on him, pump fake, scores off the window, and the foul. Baylor Shireman instinctively has realized that someone's going to have to start making plays. So if nobody else is going to do it, I'm going to do it.
A little bit stronger then, and just took McCullough right towards the hole here.
Simons, 4 seconds. Simons against Dyson Daniels. Simons falling away, banks it home. That's a really tough shot to beat the buzzer.
Wow. Hand on his hip, just tossed it in and went out the window. Nice.
Sam Hauser lead into the corner. Peyton Pritchard. Or Sam Hauser straight away. Hauser, hand off to Garza, and he dropped it. Stolen by Daniels. Lead for Kennard. Scoops it up and in, and the Celtics just destroying any chance they might have with these turnovers. Alexander Walker lost the handle, has a back shot clock winding down, and he throws up a ridiculous left-handed 3 just to beat the shot clock buzzer, and it banks in, and if that isn't the story of tonight. The 18th 3 for Atlanta is the luckiest one yet. That's exactly what they do. They come to Boston, pretty much go wire to wire, and they hand the Celtics a costly home court loss. The final score, Atlanta 117, Boston 106. Celtics now have split their last 12 games, falling back to the pack in the East. And that's why only one game separates New York, Boston, Toronto, and Cleveland. 4 teams, 2 through 5 in the East, separated by a single game. Dyson Daniels, by the way, on Wednesday, 15.6 rebounds, 9 assists, 5 steals. No visiting player had ever done that at TD Garden until he did it the other night. The last player to do it in Boston was Isaiah Thomas. He and Scottie Pippen did it at Boston Garden in 1993. And we go back to the three-point shooting here. Everyone, what's the number one thing you hear, Max, all the time? Because I get it. They shoot too many threes. The Celtics shoot too many threes. Well, when they don't shoot threes and don't make threes, they don't win games. They only made 9. That matched the season low. And it's the Celtics 1-6 when they don't make 12 threes in a game. That's number one. But basically, it comes down to whether they're an average three-point shooting team or not. Because when they are, Celtics have been unbeatable. 21-1 when they shoot a middle-of-the-pack number, 36% or better. 8-17 when they don't, and teams are running them off the three-point line.
Or running off the three-point line, and on top of that, maybe the fact that just knocking down those threes, the ones they've had. I mean, we talked about Derek White for the first 2 or 3 minutes of a game. He's not been aggressive. He needs to start looking at his shot a little bit more earlier in the basketball game.
And he'll have more shots available tonight. Again, no Jaylen Brown tonight, so Baylor Shireman will start in his place. But you probably don't want to hear about the Celtics in the last 6-6 and what's gone on here and them being run off three-point line and the three-point defense and above the break threes versus corner threes or the Eastern Conference pennant race. Nobody's talking about that. What they are talking about is this.
That's something I contemplate every day. More so about, the team, if or when I do come back this season, like, they would have played
50 some odd games without me, right? So they have an identity this year or things that they've, felt that has clicked for them, and it's been successful, right? Third, second team in the East up to this point. So there is a thought in my head is like, how does that work, or how does that look, with me, integrating myself off an injury and 50, 60 games into a season. It obviously could be some challenges, and it is a thought like, damn, do I come back or should I wait? It's something that I honestly, recently in the last like 2 weeks or so, kind of contemplate every single day.
All right. We talked about it a little bit on Wednesday night. I didn't dive deep into the Jason Tatum coming back or not because I thought, and that was just a minute of the answer, and that's as much as anybody has played. I thought it was such a convoluted word salad, his answer about it, that it really changed from halfway through it to, well, the team's going to have played 50 games when I come back, to now I'm not sure I want to come back. There were a lot of issues here. I think the things that people picked at as troubling, I would start with this, Max, and I'm going to let you have the floor here because, let's see, did you ever at any point have a serious injury and you had doubts about maybe coming back from it in the middle of a season in which the team was playing well? I mean, that didn't happen to you or anything, did it?
Oh, I mean, it's really strange because obviously our injuries were completely different than what he had and rehabbing and all that. But I think the thing about any player coming back in any situation, and I said this today on our flagship this morning, was I think there's a fear of the unknown. And you remember Rondo when he came back with he had the brace on his knee, and he kind of came out of a game one time and just flung it down, threw the brace down, because you're going to have small setbacks. But until you actually get up there and cross those, you're not going to know where you're at. I hope Tatum's able to get that through his mind. It's more, I think at the end of the day, it could be more mental than it can be physical when you think about who he is and what. Look, he's one of the top 5 players in the NBA. Top 10, well, if you want to say top 10 players in the NBA. And if he's one of the top 10 players in the NBA, you want to feel like you can play like that. You're going to have to kind of get back to learning the game a little bit, the speed of the game, because every year the game changes. But in his case, again, the unknown is there, and then what could be. So I think that's what is really kind of in his mind.
All right, let me say 2 things. First of all, I think that Jason Tatum is getting jumped out a little bit for being Jason Tatum and giving a very human, vulnerable answer to a question. Nobody reported that Jason Tatum was thinking of quitting basketball and his life was essentially over after the injury because he didn't do a podcast about it that day. But obviously that's part of the emotion that you go through when you suffer through a serious injury like that. So I think people want to hear Jason Tatum say, I'm coming back and I'm going to be better than I was before or whatever. And that's not human nature when you're dealing with injury like this. And he honestly put his feelings out.
That's not human nature. And you say that about coming back and being whatever. I just remember coming back and I played a game and I scored 21 points in the game in the playoff game against Detroit. And I was interviewed at the end of the game. And I think it was Merceberger asked me and said, so, Cedric, you're back. And in my mind, I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not back because I didn't feel the explosiveness. That is what's going to be the difference between him and him coming back.
All that said, let me say the 2 things that concerned me were not him talking about, geez, I don't know on any given day, and we don't know on that particular day how he felt. I'll be honest with you, as we always are. I didn't like him referring to the team as they and not us when he was saying they have had this great year. But I know exactly what you're going to say. I'm going to let you say it. You don't feel like you're part of the team.
That's the difference. Until you can be around these guys, but until you're in the battle on the floor, you kind of feel separate from the team. So when he said them, sometimes that registers with a player, where he's been and his mindset when it comes to, you're around these guys. You do stuff with these guys, but you're not in the field of battle. And that sometimes happens with people who don't play in the game. It's hard to talk to somebody who didn't play in the game and everybody else has.
Look, again, my issue was, in the big picture, why do the podcast in the first place? And if you're really concerned about being a distraction to the team, it's absurd to think that Jason Tatum could somehow of course he's going to disrupt the team when he comes back. In a good way, because he's Jason Tatum joining this team. But the irony to me of this entire episode is that the disruption, Jason Tatum caused a bigger disruption by doing that podcast and saying what he said inadvertently than he ever will by coming back. That's my general thought about it. All right, we got to jump to the Kings and the Celtics and get to Max's player to bank on.
Well, you want to say player to bank on today?
Changes without Sabonis.
You start looking at things, and I would say Sharman is the guy I would look at, because who is he going to match up with? Zach LaVine? Zach LaVine can be a handful. He can bring it. So you're going to have a good defensive presence on here.
Zach LaVine back in the starting lineup tonight for Doug Christie. Been bringing him off the bench the last couple of games. Player to bank on brought to you by Clifton Savings Bank. Managing your business just got a whole lot easier for 2026 with CSB's new partner services. Process payments, manage payroll. Enjoy online banking. Get started at cliftonsavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF. Max's Keys to the Game. Brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with a versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
I think the biggest thing about this game is not turn the basketball over if it's the Celtics. Don't allow a team right now sometimes that struggles to score the basketball easy opportunities. They have some good players over there. We know what DeRozan can bring. We know what LaVine can bring. Those are two excellent basketball players.
Kings' worst record in the league, 28th in offense, 28th in defense, dead last in rebounding, and that's with Sabonis, who is not playing tonight. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Quick trip around the NBA. We will have Sports Hub headlines coming up now with Joe Murray. A big football game coming up in about 9 days. And I'm going to ask Joe Mazzulla about Jason Tatum and his comments about returning and how he interpreted them. It's all coming up as we head for the Celtics and the Kings on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Nissan trucks and SUVs are built for next-level adventure. Too much gear? Dirt? Rock? Sand? Get in a Nissan truck or SUV and feel unstoppable. Whether you want to take your next level of adventure in the Frontier Dark Armor, the Pathfinder, the Armada, or the Rogue, you'll be ready for what comes your way. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. Get 0% APR on the 2026 Nissan Rogue, 2025 Murano, or Pathfinder for well-qualified buyers. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Example: 0 down payment, 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary, subject to NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 2/2/26.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose.
Minimum odds -500 awarded is non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
Make this your year. The year you stop saying, I can't, I tried, I'll do it later. Choose Awaken 180 and join the thousands who said, I did it. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Celtics fans, La Playa awaits. You could win a flyaway trip to see the Boston Celtics in Miami. Just look for the Corona La Playa awaits display at Tops Liquors, 435 Hyde Park Ave, Roslindale. Scan the QR code to enter.
Must be 21 plus. Rules and restrictions apply. Courtesy of Corona, the official cerveza of the Boston Celtics. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
The Patriots were back out on the practice field preparing for Super Bowl 60, but Drake May was not. It was because of an illness and a shoulder injury as well. He's now listed on the injury report as questionable. The Seahawks announced they will have the sale of their team after the Super Bowl, and the Bruins off until Sunday. They play the Stadium Series game outdoors against Tampa Bay. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next draft oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Grady and Max will take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. It's time for powerful performance, plus plenty of room inside. Start your journey in a brand new vehicle. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV.
See dealer for financing details.
Score a touchdown with all your fans. Get ready for the game with a trip to Shaw's or Star Market. Tackle your hungry team with Shaw's and Star Market party platters. Pick up sandwich platters, wing platters, shrimp platters, veggie and cookie platters that'll leave your fans cheering for more. Order ahead in-store, by phone, or online at shaws.com or starmarket.com. Shaw's and Star Market party platters are made fresh, so you always win. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealth management.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics and Kings getting set to go here at the Garden. No Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. No Russell Westbrook or Domantas Sabonis for Sacramento. Our trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard.
Ball into Cooper with 46 points. A three would tie it. That's what he takes. Are you kidding me? He's got 49, and he is on a heater.
This is must-see last night. Mark Followell, Mavericks TV on the call last night. Last year, Cooper Flagg and Con Knippel were playing for Duke. Last night, they combined for 80. How did Duke not win last year? They combined for 83 points in this game. Cooper Flagg, 49 for Dallas. We're going to be in Dallas to see Cooper Flagg for the first time. NBC national game on Tuesday night. He's 19 years old. No teenager had ever scored 49 before.
He's a great talent. And he's a young man that is going to, if he's healthy, he's going to make a lot of noise in this league for a long time.
19 years old. All right, Dylan Brooks had 40. He's playing really well as the Suns helped out everybody in the East by beating Detroit last night, beating them pretty handily in that game. Atlanta's second night of a back-to-back. Okongwu, by the way, the dental fracture was brutal. He's going to be out for a week after Jaylen Brown got him with the elbow. They lose last night, the back-to-back to Houston. Sixers beat the Sacramento Kings last night. But the big story in the NBA tonight, Nikola Jokic will return. He has one game margin for error. He can only miss one game the rest of the way and still qualify for MVP.
He's a guy who is unbelievable shooting the basketball, and what he brings to them on the offensive end really changes their tenor.
Celtics and Kings coming up. What did Joe Mazzulla think about Jason Tatum's answer about coming back or not coming back? Did anything that happened in that podcast change Joe Mazzulla's thinking? I'm going to ask him next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, you love new windows, right? But you don't want to pay a fortune for them. Well, during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 Windows free sale, you could also get 0 down, 0 monthly payments, and 0 interest for 2 years. But you have to hurry. The sale ends soon, so schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com.
Hey, it's Sean Flaherty, managing partner of Catches Law Group. New England, we're back. The Patriots are back in the big game, and you can feel it everywhere. The buzz, the hope, the belief. At Catches Law, we know what it means to show up for big moments. For more than 40 years, we've been part of this community, fighting for our neighbors, and proud to be the official law firm of the New England Patriots. Because loyalty, toughness, and showing up when it matters most, that's what great teams are built on. If you've been hurt on the job or dealing with years of wear and tear, you don't have to face it alone. Visit catcheslaw.com today.
Rob Ninkovich on treating his hair loss with Leonard Hair Transplant Associates.
When I was in high school, when you were playing football, you take your helmet off, you look in your helmet, and you're like, wow, I see a ton of hair in there. I didn't think it was a big deal. When you're around the guys, they kind of kid with you like, oh, thin up top, huh, Rob? And knowing that you can have a consultation and find out different steps to keep your hair, I think that is the number one goal.
Call 1-800-GET-HAIR for a free consultation.
Stay warm and safe this winter with heating oil, renewable bioheat fuel, and propane. Brought to you by the members of the Massachusetts Energy Marketers Association.
Stop by Wyman's Liquors in Leominster Saturday from 4 till 6 p.m. with 98.5 The Sports Hub and Corona for your chance to enter the Corona La Playa Aways Flyaway, a trip to see the Boston Celtics in Miami.
Must be 21 plus. Rules and restrictions apply. Courtesy of Corona, the official cerveza of the Boston Celtics. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Conversation with the Coach brought to you by Shaw's in Stock Market that makes shopping, saving, and mail planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today. Here's Sean Grandy with the Coach.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. A lot of ground to cover here, but speaking of covering ground, haven't you, this is killing me the last 2 days, haven't you spent time with Sam working on, if not grappling, at least the basics of balance and whatever, to where that shouldn't have been as easy as it was?
We've bonded a ton. In the ring and out. But really that just says a lot about him, and I apologize to him, and he was doing his job. I got to do mine better. But it just goes to show the value of what he brings, and he is, the most selfless, loyal person you could have next to you. And, with the days where I'm not in the facility or the days where he's around the team, I know, A, he has the best interests of the Celtics, and B, he's going to represent our staff and the culture that we have. And so, he's the absolute best.
And by the way, kids who don't know, go Google some Sam Cassell highlight, because I was a bad man. He was a bad man.
I say this a lot, and it's undervalued, is he's been on every position on the bench. Except the
and really undervalued in everywhere
yes.
he as a player, as a guy, like almost always.
But he was a starting point guard. He was a backup point guard. He was a third string point guard. He was like a end of the bench player. He was behind the bench. He was third assistant. He's been around Joel Embiid and Maxey. He's been around Kawhi and Paul George. He's been around Doc. He's been around Ty Lue. Like, he just has so much experience, and he has a way of sharing it. In the most humble way. It's not like, he's been amazing for me.
He still should have had his weight planted better, but that's...
And he should still be in better position.
No question. All right. When there's a bad night at the office, which you called Wednesday, are there still the 10 to 15 things? This may seem odd, but are they harder to find on a night like that when there's just...
They're harder to pinpoint.
Yeah, that's what
they're harder to pinpoint, and they're harder to pinpoint because sometimes a couple bad ones lead to another one. And, so I do think there's times... where you just kind of you just throw away the film, and that was one of them. And I remember Noah asked a question a few weeks ago, and I kind of joked with her about it after. She was like, "You guys never get blown out," and it's a credit to the guys because the guys bring it every single night. But over the course of the season, it's just going to happen sometimes. That's like only the second one the third one. It was at Milwaukee. It was home against Houston, and that one where we just weren't the best version of ourselves. And to me, when it happens very sparingly, you chalk it up and you move on to the next one. You trust the competitive character of the guys, and you're kind of just there, and you focus on yourselves.
All right, you and I talked a little bit about Jason's podcast appearance Wednesday night, and I didn't jump into the part about him returning because, quite frankly, I thought it was a pretty convoluted, long-form answer. That there's a lot of stuff, depending on how you wanted to interpret it. But the talk shows have done their thing the last couple of days. Now it's a huge topic. Clarify this. Has anything in your mind for you changed in the last week or two regarding whether or not he may or may not come back this year?
Nothing's changed. To me, the goals coming in were, in the offseason, just get him back, get him around, get him a surgery, make sure he's around, make sure you have great people. And then it's been just chipping away at recovery, chipping away at strength and conditioning, chip away at physical therapy, chip away at the things that you're learning in the middle of the game, and just put your head down and stick to that process and pick your head up from time to time and kind of see where you're at. And so nothing's changed from my end. His work ethic has been great. His message has been consistent from the standpoint it's not when, it's if. And everything just comes down to how he continues to chip away at, his rehab, and he's working hard at it.
You spent 10 seconds worrying about how he would fit in?
Have I spent 10 seconds? No, I have not.
I mean, it seems a little. Geez, how are we going to get Jason Tatum back in the lineup?
Not 1 second.
Let me phrase it this way. Do we all have to get a little bit better, a little more tolerant, a little more aware of listening to players as human beings and not as the athletes we expect them to be?
Yeah, I mean, I think, better from the standpoint of, and I was just mentioning this to you, it's different to hear someone say something live and in person and then read it as a tweet. It's just a much different context. And so, you don't really have the freedom to be able to do that sometimes, but you have to applaud. And I think in this day and age, the NBA has drastically changed where guys' platforms are so much beyond the basketball court. And you see it now more than ever with with what, Jason talking about, just everything that he's gone through in his life, relationship with his dad, relationship with Deuce, who he is as a father, a player, Jalen, his community relations, his education, his bridge program. Players have podcasts now, and it's just there's so much good that comes out of it because their platforms are so beyond the game of basketball. And, I say this too, and my platform goes beyond just being a coach. I don't want to be labeled as a coach. I want to be labeled as someone that can impact people, and the players want to do the same. And I think they do a great job of it.
Content. Well, you all can create content. Depends on what kind of content we want to create in life. All right, first Sacramento game, New Year's night. High-scoring first half. You pulled away late. I thought that game, I was thinking back to it last night, it was a great example of what you talk about when you execute defensively, how the offense plays off of that.
Yeah, it does. And I think that's one of the things where you have to be able to defend through good and bad times. And I think that's the thing that coaches want for their teams more than anything is can you recognize the process of good offense and stick to your defense regardless. And we've done that great, but that night I thought we did a really good job of that.
What makes them scary, even watching their game last night in Philadelphia, and I know what the record is, it just seems that on any given night, DeRozan, Levine, Westbrook, Sabonis can become the dominant players that they have been throughout their careers.
On any given night.
It's just like they can snap into it.
I mean, last year Levine had 12, 18, 37, and 29 against us, and he can go off and score in just a variety of bunches. DeRozan is that same way. Malik Monk can do that. I mean, I honestly don't care about records when we play against teams because, it's our job to look at who they are when they're at their best, and at their best, these guys are a good, dangerous team. You saw that last night in Philly, and we're going to have to be ready to play.
Only been 3 or 4 games, but is there a common thread now to when you haven't had Jalen?
No. I mean, to me, I kind of said this before. We're very fortunate that we play very few games without our top guys because they value playing and they take care of their bodies and they work at it. But I think, one of the fabrics of the DNA of this team is over the years when guys have been out, other guys have impacted winning. And we have guys here that have impacted winning throughout. And so, the system and the identity of what we need to do remains the same, and we have to execute.
Celtics and Kings next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Michelin Winter Tires offer confidence in all types of winter conditions, and Town Fair Tire offers every long-lasting, fuel-efficient Michelin tire at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, Town Fair gives you the most free services for life with your purchase of Michelin Winter Tires that keep you going for years to come. For the guaranteed best deal on Michelin tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives, LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Hey, New England. I'm Ryan Roach, founder of Punch 4 Parkinson's. Want to be at the big game in Santa Clara, California? Punch 4 Parkinson's is sending one lucky winner and a guest on a trip of a lifetime. Go to punchwith4parkinsons.org.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
There's always a get-back in the NBA. 2 weeks ago, the Celtics stormed Atlanta, decimating the Hawks in front of their fans, and then running it up in a brutal Boston blowout. Wednesday night, the Hawks got their chance in Boston and got their get-back. Alexander Walker lost the handle, has a back shot clock winding down, and he throws up a ridiculous left-handed three just to beat the shot clock buzzer, and it banks in, and if that isn't the story of tonight. Ooh. The 18th three for Atlanta is the luckiest one yet. The stunning gap-year Celtics season has taken some damage now in the last couple of weeks. 6-6 in their last 12, and the Eastern Conference pennant race getting super tight. The Celtics get their shot at the lottery-bound Sacramento Kings next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
That TD Garden sold out as always, no matter how cold it is outside. Starting lineup is brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. Kings played last night, went right down to the wire, lost at the buzzer essentially on a Tyrese Maxey bucket off a side out of bounds play they ran. Dennis Schroeder had made his first start since November last night. He starts again tonight with Zach LaVine back in the starting lineup. DeMar DeRozan, Precious Achiuwa, Max Reno up front. Celtics tonight without Jaylen Brown will sound like this.
Peyton Pritchard, University of Oregon.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Baylor Sherman, Creighton University.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Neemias Queta, Utah State University.
And it's Neemias Queta wearing the home white who wins the opening tip. Back into the hands of Peyton Pritchard, and away we go. Kings wearing the road black uniforms with a purple trim, and Derek White coming off a curl, lobs it for Queta with a two-hand slam that begins the game.
Nice play, just going up towards the basket there. Got your big behind, rolling. Splash.
Celtics were going to lose that game Wednesday against Atlanta the way they played, but Queta would have helped. Schroeder shovels back to the left side. Here's DeRozan pulling up to 14 feet. Jumper rims out. He was really good last night. Rebound Queta.
Wow.
Pritchard up the middle of the floor. Zach LaVine back in the starting lineup for the Kings. Pritchard moving to his right, lobs it down low. Queta runs it off the window again. Got in behind Reno.
Got pushed in.
After the game these two teams played on New Year's Day, they just went up and down the floor in the first half. Both teams making threes at a high rate. Schroeder, the former Celtic once upon a time. DeRozan gets Hauser into the mid-block, turns, flip shot, no good, but he got fouled. DeMar DeRozan, on his way to the Hall of Fame, will go to the free throw line.
When he does, goes to the same place that Paul Pierce used to take him all the time, right there in the post. The time spin move, going back, then you just hit him on the arm with that jump shot.
Ready for your fun fact stat about the Sacramento Kings tonight?
That would be good.
All right, 2014 is not that long ago. It may be to some of you, but for those of us who are old, 12 years ago isn't that long ago. It was Brad Stevens' first year in the league. The Houston Rockets that year, 2014, led the league in three-point shots. That's the James Harden, Mike D'Antoni. 26.5 a game. They led the league. The Kings take 30 a game. They are last in the league now.
Wow. I'll give you another fun fact. Somebody here beat the Sacramento Kings the first time in their, in Sacramento history.
Driving right side, Pritchard runs it up and in. Boy, you got ahead of steam going. Beat DeRozan to the rim. DeRozan got 1 or 2 free throws. So it's 6-1 Boston here at the start. You're going to have to give me that stat again. I don't think we got that one. Presses Chua, throws it back out to DeRozan. His straightaway three is no good. Rebound comes all the way out to Schroeder. He will launch. No good. That was a boulder. And a rebound for Shireman. Derek White lead for Shireman. He's going to attack. Chua gets in deep and throws it back out to Pritchard. Swung left side. Hauser up fakes on DeRozan, who punches the ball away. Hauser, though, keeps it alive. And throws back out to Derek White. I'd like to see Derek White be more aggressive here without Jaylen Brown. He floats it instead of Pritchard. Going to put it to the floor, then go over the shoulder under the corner for a Hauser three.
Man, relocating. Beautiful rotation. And that happened because Hauser fought for that ball. They could have lost it. This time able to relocate in the corner for a jumper.
Kings led all night last night in Philadelphia before losing at the end. They're going to try a different approach apparently tonight. Doug Christie with the early timeout. A minute 52 gone. Boston 9, Sacramento 1 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and I'm proud to partner with Delta Dental of Massachusetts on Veterans Assists. Every time we record an assist this season, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. This program makes a real difference, delivering dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Let's give our veterans something to smile about, the care they deserve. Join us in making it happen. Visit 985thesportshub.com/veterans to learn more. Together, we're empowering smiles, one assist at a time.
A sewer line backup at your home or office never happens at a good time. It's vital to have it cleared quickly and, if necessary, repaired. At Super Service today, all of their drain cleaning services include a free camera inspection. This allows this trained technician to locate the exact problem, like a broken pipe, and offer on-the-spot solutions to repair the issue. Day or night, always done right. Visit superservicetoday.com.
Get it done. Get it done right. Get it done right away. Call superservicetoday.com.
Michelin Winter Tires offer confidence in all types of winter conditions, and Town Fair Tire offers every long-lasting, fuel-efficient Michelin tire at the guaranteed lowest price. Plus, Town Fair gives you the most free services for life with your purchase of Michelin Winter Tires that keep you going for years to come. For the guaranteed best deal on Michelin tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics off to an early 8-point lead. Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series, #1 selling pickup, #1 truck in brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Julian Marquez of Dedham. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in this first quarter, Julian wins the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports deck. Enter the contest at 98.5, thesportshub.com. Celtics opportunity here with two teams with losing records. Sacramento here Friday night, and the Milwaukee Bucks will be the center of attention over the next few days before the trade deadline. We'll be here on Sunday. They do not play again, by the way. They lost last night in Washington. Don't play again until the Sunday afternoon game here. Bounce entry. Caught by Chua. Flips up with the left hand. No good. And the Kings have missed their first 4 shots.
Oh, right.
Long lead. Derek White runs to the corner. He's going to attack the baseline and lay it in.
Great play in by Sharman. Getting that ball up quickly to a score.
Didn't take the 3. Celtics are 5 for 5. Kings are 0 for 4. So is that good? 11-1 is the Boston lead. Reno and to Zach LaVine. Dribbles in on the baseline. Gets to about 18 feet. Jumper is good. Score to the foul on Sharman.
See, Sharman, pretty good job of running him off the line, but Zach LaVine was going to get a shot eventually. And what Sharman is saying, I fouled him before you got to the act of shooting here.
LaVine wants out, and needless to say, there is a Sacramento Kings carcass here. You could pick some valuable veterans off of here. LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. The question they're asking themselves, did they want to be in the John Morant business? DeRozan throws his shoulder into Hauser. Throws back out Schroeder, up fakes on Pritchard. Now ducks the shoulder, drives, floats it up with the right hand. Does not get the bucket. By the way, they called that foul on the floor. It's a big difference. So It remains 11-1. Schroeder drives, goes back out of the wing. Pretty good look. And knocked down by Clifford. Nick Clifford coming off the bench immediately to get Achua. They go smaller with a little more offense. And they ended up getting the 3 points anyway, 11-4. We didn't see Nick Clifford in the game in January 1st. Long cross-court pass deflected out of bounds by Schroeder.
I don't like the long cross-court passes because it gives the defensive players too much time to adjust.
I thought Schroeder was a good Celtic, and he played well here. He just didn't fit.
Schroeder's been a good everything since he's been in this league.
It was his buddy Al Horford was a big part of that, getting him here. They played together in Atlanta. Peyton Pritchard. Guarded by Schroeder at the free throw line, switches to the left hand, pump fake, steps through, finds Cato rolling under the baseline. Reynaud came to help out, and Cato's getting a free run almost every time.
Boy, Cato just being spoon-fed.
13-4. Celtics by 9. Schroeder shovels into the corner. Nick Clifford, return to Schroeder. Reynaud pulls away, so no screen. Schroeder is going to go one-on-one, drives by Pritchard, scoops it with the right hand, no good. He also hooked Pritchard, which they didn't call. Cato deflects the rebound out to Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard put up big numbers in these non-Jaylen Brown games. Pritchard, head of steam, driving on Reynaud. Here's the step back, then goes cross-court. Shireman doesn't bring the ball down, but he misses the three, and Reynaud has the rebound on the weak side. DeRozan into the front court. Hauser waiting for him at the mid-block.
Bump fake.
DeRozan spins, trying to bank it. No good. Rebound, Cato deflects it. Now Pritchard does a good job saving it from going out of bounds. Celtics trying to regain that double-digit lead here, up by 9. 4 minutes in. Derek White takes the handoff to Hauser. Kick out instead to Pritchard, coming around a curl. Schroeder has that covered. The ball moving. Cato turns, attacks Reynaud, runs it off the window. No good. Rebound belongs to Reynaud. Shireman got a hand on it. I like the aggression there from Cato. Zach LaVine switches to the left hand, gets by Pritchard, runs into Derek White, and banks it home.
Zach LaVine is a talented guy. Hopefully one day he'll find the spot where he wants to be.
Gifted offensive players, no question. 13-6, Celtics by 7. Cato standing on the three-point line. Hand off Pritchard. Pritchard bounce pass back to Cato. Doubled in the paint, so it kicks out to an open Shireman for 3. I like the way the ball comes off his hands, man.
Almost looks like it's corkscrewing.
16-6, Celtics by 10. 5 minutes in right now if you're syncing up. LaVine steps to his right, off balance. 3 is good.
Surprised they didn't make an offensive foul then. Sharman got hit in the back.
5 quick points for Zach LaVine. 16-9, Boston by 7. Pritchard creeps into the mid-block. Schroeder right on his shoulder. Pritchard spins, kick out Shireman. This time LaVine runs him off the three-point line. A fall away from 12 feet is good. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, that was something new from Shireman. That happens sometimes when you get a little bit more familiar offensively.
Shireman came in guns a-blazing the other night against Atlanta. Bounce pass into the paint. It's going to be a kick ball. Go back to the Kings.
For the Celtics, number 52, Luka Garza, and number 4,
Garza and Simons will be the first 2 in, replacing Cato and Derek White.
Joe is giving him a good talking to all the way down. Say, okay, this is something you have to do.
Joe is animated here. Both palms out.
That's funny because Joe's not even looking at the play.
No, he's not.
You see that.
Usually he has a word for a player, and then he goes back to watching the game. LaVine way off on a 3. So weird that the rebound came right to Cardwell in the game. But Cardwell's pass to the corner goes out of bounds.
Well, Cato's about to go back in the game.
Interesting.
Well, now he says sit down. Okay. Interesting.
Still 18-9. Here's the Boston lead. Pritchard gets in deep on Cardwell. Here's the step back to the mid-block, and it bounces in.
Wow, ball just hung on the rim.
Celtics up by 11, 20-9, midway through the first. Malik Monk in the game. Hand off to Cardwell for the two-hand slam.
Boy, Malik Monk can still play at a high level. It's just surprising that he's on the bench the way he is.
I mean, we don't have veterans here. We don't have Westbrook playing tonight or Sabonis, not to mention Keegan Murray. There's a lot of talent here for a team that's 12-37. Pritchard dribbles in the paint, lobs it towards Garza. Not a good pass. Schroeder got in the passing lane, knocked it away. That's a rare turnover for Peyton Pritchard. LaVine drives. His runner is no good, but he got fouled by Pritchard on the way in. Peyton Pritchard, last 15 games, 80 assists, 11 turnovers. But what's bizarre, he had a 59-game streak of at least 1 assist that ended the other night. He did not have an assist or a turnover in the game against Atlanta. Dyson Daniels was out on it.
Yeah, that's the damage was on him, and the fact that Celtics, just sometimes with the passes he made, Celtics weren't making shots that night anyway.
Atlanta could be a tough matchup for the Celtics in the playoffs with all those wings. But it's kind of silly to talk about that stuff until we get through next week if Levine gets the first free throw.
Well, it'll be a nice day when everything does happen.
Celtics, it's rare. Usually we're either home or in a city on trade deadline day. The Celtics will actually be in the air coming back from Houston during the trade deadline.
Don't you like that Antoine Walker coming to you?
That's right.
In the air?
That was not quite. That was a little bit 2 hours before the deadline. But we landed in Utah and everybody's cell phone went off. Antoine Walker's coming back. Levine gets the free throws, 20-13. Celtics by 7. Anthony Simons, first touch. Bounce past Garza. Extra pass into the corner for a Peyton Pritchard 3.
Well, he's already set to shoot that shot. Legs already bent, ready to lock and load.
Celtics 10 of 12. Kings 4 of 12. They drop back for Cardwell. It goes flying in with the right-hand slam. He got fouled. He missed the dunk, but he got fouled. Fouls on Garza. We did not see Cardwell in the game in Sacramento 4 weeks ago, the rookie from Auburn.
Oh, I got some hops. He doesn't even know he's shooting free throws.
He's rebounded a lot. Sabonis has only played, 18 games this year. Not playing on the back-to-back. Remember, the Kings had the long losing streak in this building. It ended last year when they came in January.
Kings were not. No one was on the free throw line.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. Monk was talking to the official.
Cardwell gets the first one. Fans packed in early tonight, trying to get warm. Plenty of time for the national anthem. Brought to you as always by Mass Mutual, planning and protection on and off the field. Celtics 4-game homestand will end Sunday afternoon, and they will do something a little different as Cardwell gets the free throws here.
Ooh, glad that ball didn't come off the rim. Nobody boxed out. Zach LaVine, he was coming, he was dunking if it came off.
23-15, Boston by 8, 5:02 to go in the first. Simons moving to his left, chased by Nick Clifford. Garza comes out, sets the screen. Simons turns the corner, drives in deep. There's the runner off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, wow. Garza falling out of bounds. He just throws it up and it kisses in off the glass.
Never got any balance.
25-15, Celtics by 10. Garza has put together a great month and a half. Nick Clifford pull up three, contested by Garza, no good. Long rebound, pinballs off of Simons out of bounds. And the Kings will get it back. So the Celtics, instead of doing the traditional fly Monday for the back-to-back in Texas, they're going to go after the game Sunday.
I wonder what the weather lets you do that, though.
Levine jumping to his left, fall away three is no good, but they're calling a foul. Did they say Ugo got him?
Yeah, hit him on the palm.
Now Ugo going to hear it from Joe Mazzulla. He fouled Zach LaVine on a fall away three. Did you say the league let you do what? You just said, wonder if the league will let you do that.
Oh, no. I said the weather. Wonder would the weather let you do that.
Bomb cyclone. We flew through one of those a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Levine misses the first of three.
Pilot just said.
I'll tell you exactly what the pilot said.
I tell you what he said. Screw it. I'm going. That's what he said.
I will give you the exact quote. We were flying to Houston for a Saturday night ABC game. It was a Friday afternoon. There was a bomb cyclone. I looked out the window as we're sitting at the gate, and one of those big, heavy, 800-pound metal luggage racks got blown over. I was like, that's not good. Levine gets the second free throw. The pilot came on and said, as you're aware of the weather outside, and then said the words I will never forget. Mother Nature is going to have her way with us for the first 10 or 15 minutes. And if you don't enjoy turbulence on an airplane, you know that 30 seconds of it is a lot.
Well,
10 or 15 minutes.
It's only about a 35-minute flight, though.
No, we were going to Houston.
Yeah, Houston from Dallas.
No, we're going to Houston from Boston.
Oh.
You're thinking of the 08 flight that got hit by lightning. Let's do a whole podcast with all the flight fun we've had. 25-17 after Levine gets 2 of 3 at the line. Boston by 8. Pritchard Dribbling low, stop and start, little pump fake, scores off the window. And,
wow.
Well, Cardwell just went for that pump fake like he was unfamiliar with the game of Peyton Pritchard.
Why do you take a pump fake?
From the guy who's 6 feet tall. Now Cardwell dropped the entry pass, and Jordan Walsh has to steal. He may have dropped that out of bounds, but they missed it. Boston by 10, on the ball, 3:54 to go first quarter. Peyton Pritchard puts in the right hand, attacks Cardwell again, and this time no pump fake because he sealed them off. Scores off the window again. And Peyton Pritchard having another one of his non-Jalen Brown games. He's got 11 already in the first quarter, and I'll let you know what he misses. He's taken 5 shots and made them all. Timeout, Doug Christie. 3:49 to go. Opening quarter at the Garden. Boston 29, Sacramento 17 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
At Shaw's and Star Market, find value down every aisle with our own brands. Enjoy our best for less. Our exclusive brands like O Organics, Open Nature, Overjoyed, Signature Select, and more. And are only found down our aisles. And now you can save even more. Earn 5 times the reward points on hundreds of products. Just click the offer in your For You gallery and look for the shelf tags. Plus, unlock bonus savings instantly when you click Play and Earn in the deal section. Our exclusive brands are a big deal. Save more at your local Shaw's and Star Market today.
Looking for Michelin tires at the guaranteed lowest price? Get to Town Fair Tire for Michelin's cross-climate tires, offering a design that delivers an exceptional level of long-lasting performance throughout the tire's lifespan. Plus, Town Fair gives you more free services than anywhere else. For the guaranteed lowest price and your best deal on Michelin cross-climate tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Buzz in the building right now. Christian Gonzalez is here in the front row on the Jumbotron before the Patriots make their trip out to Santa Clara.
I know Drake May getting some money for these shirts. I love Drake May.
Drake's going to play, right? Not worried about that?
Nope.
Keon Ellis in the game for the first time for Sacramento. That's a player that got linked by a couple of people to the Celtics at the deadline. Malik Monk switches to the left hand, misses offensive rebound, drop first by Cardwell. Monk picks it up and he misses a layup. Wow. Kings have really struggled there. 4 of 15 in the first quarter, but long lead pass for Jordan Walsh overshoots him, and that was Pritchard again. And that's 2 turnovers in the first quarter for Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard 5 for 5. He does have 4 assists, but very rare 2 turnovers for a guy who's averaged less than 1 a game over the last month. Keon Ellis, right side, long cross court. Driving in, Clifford. Short little jumper's good. 10-point game, 29-19. Boston up 3:03 to go in the first. Celtics now with Hugo Gonzalez, Luka Garza, Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons, Jordan Walsh. Simons steps back. They don't really challenge, so he takes the 3, forced it a little bit. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Malik Monk. Celtics have only taken, that was just a 6-3. Here comes a quick one from Keon Ellis. It's good, and the Boston lead is down to 7.
Keon Ellis just shoots the lights out of it. Look at the guy who's going to get up in his job, play hard against Brown.
Kings 13 points in the last 3 minutes here to cut it to 7, 29-22. Looked like they had the Sixers last night. They were up by 11, middle of the fourth quarter. Garza, open straightaway three. Got it. He's hit that shot regularly all year. 45% from three. A lot of them have been that above the break, straightaway, open three.
Nobody wants to get up on him, though.
32-22. Celtics by 10. They are 4 of 6 from three. Kings, meanwhile, 3 of 10 inside the three-point line. DeRozan mastered the mid-range, gets to the mid-block. He misses the shot. Hugo Gonzalez grabs the rebound, and DeRozan grabs him and commits the foul.
DeRozan a little frustrated then. And see, what he's looking for is a contact. Don't just stay right there. Look at that backhand. Nobody there. Nobody home.
Quick 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. He's the media group station.
Randy Mack sold out TD Garden. I'd like to tell you that from 100 feet away, I saw that little speck of blood on Malik Monk's finger, so I knew they were going to have the officials timeout, and that's why I took the legal ID there. But sometimes things just work out. Celtics lead by 10, 32-22, with 2:06 to go in this first quarter. Celtics now 6-6 in their last 12 games, and that has dropped them right back to the pack here. A single game separates New York, Boston, Toronto, and Cleveland in the Eastern Conference.
Remember when that kind of blood will get you out of a game? You had the jersey, you had to change the jersey, do all that stuff. And that's when Rick Pitino was here. We were down courtside there, and I saw a speck of blood on somebody who was just torturing the Celtics. And I told my good buddy Lester Connor, who was assistant coach, I said, yo, you might want to get this guy out of the game. And he told Rick, and he pointed it out, and they had to take him out for a while and cooled him off just a bit.
I thought the Celtics don't negotiate through you.
They did negotiate.
Celtics by 10. Here's Simons driving. Throws to the far corner. Jordan Walsh is open. His three. Money.
Well, it's so much more comfortable shooting the basketball.
One of the really remarkable things about the season, about how guys who haven't played that much, Walsh, Shireman, Garza, Minot even, shooting a high percentage from three despite not playing very much. That's hard to do. Keon Ellis, left side three, bounces out, and the rebound, Jordan Walsh dropped it when he landed. Was it knocked away from him? It was. By Nick Clifford, and it will belong to the Celtics with 92 seconds left in this first quarter.
Pretty good job of just hitting the glass and staying connected defensively.
35-22, Celtics are largest lead. Simons drives, kick to the other corner. Jordan Walsh, this time he's short. Left corner, right on, right corner, not so much. Nick Clifford up the middle of the floor. Ugo trying to trail him, and Ugo got picked off. Offensive foul, and he got hit hard by Cardwell. From our angle, which is a bad one, you just saw Ugo running, and then his body flying backwards as he got smashed.
You get hit like that, and you run at full speed. It's nothing like a West Unsale pit.
It's an Hugo Gonzalez play. He just leaves like Hugo Gonzalez-shaped marks and stuff that he runs into. Skip pass from Derek White to Simons. Drives strong in the baseline. Wow. Flip shot in the paint with the right hand is good. I'm not sure we've seen that one from Anthony.
That one we haven't.
8 straight here for the Celtics, up by 15 now. Dominant first quarter, 16 of 21. Coming off the really bad first quarter. Bad one the other night. Jordan Walsh fouls Malik Monk on the three-point shot attempt. And Malik Monk, the veteran, made sure he got the call.
What Malik did was a good job of actually stopping on the dime. As soon as he came off that pick, he knew that Walsh was trailing in that play, and his momentum was going to carry him, his body right into his as he was shooting.
So last night, Washington beat Milwaukee. Tonight, they trail the Lakers by 30 at halftime on their home floor. Life at the bottom of the standings. Luka's got 26-point triple-double for Luka in the first half tonight.
On the show.
Talk about, SGA obviously still in prime position, although the Thunder keep losing games. Now they have 11 losses as Monk gets the first 2 free throws to go.
Some of these losses would be disturbing to me in watching how they play. The championship teams, they compete all the time.
Well, if Felder and Maz were on in Oklahoma City,
the
sky would be falling. 37-25, Celtics by 12 now. 2 for 1 with 39 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Simon steps to his left. He knows it. Quick launch, no good. Rebound loose, Jordan Walsh, but he sold the foul well. Pushed in the back by Nick Clifford. Kings said the foul to give. Now the Celtics can operate with this 2-for-1 in the half court with 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Washington at the bottom of the league. Washington and Brooklyn 12-34. Indiana 12-36. These Sacramento Kings and the Pelicans 12-37.
Wait till they get the builder.
The joke needs a setup. Gonzalez right side three, no good. Offensive rebound, big time one for Jordan Walsh, and he's fouled, putting it back up. That was a man-sized rebound in traffic for Jordan Walsh.
In the paint like that is a great opportunity. If you're a young player, if you get that ball in the paint, defenders are going to be off balance. So you go straight back up into the arms, you get a couple of free throws.
What a turnaround here. The Celtics played one of their worst quarters of the year in the first quarter Wednesday against Atlanta. Atlanta, the only quarter the Hawks won on Wednesday night was the first one, but Celtics could never recover. Knicks tied with the Celtics now for second in the East, up by 15 on the Blazers. Abdi is playing in that game. Second free throw, no good. Walsh gets 1 of 2, 38-25. 22 seconds now remaining in the quarter as DeRozan been quiet here, 0 for 4.
You know, and Hugo has no fear at all of these big-name players.
No, he's guarded them all. Gets picked up by Keon Ellis. DeRozan gives it up in the corner. Clifford three, off balance, no good. Rebound Jordan Wall. Celtics have 6 seconds. Derek White, front court, 3 seconds. Derek White, going to take it himself to the elbow, step through, floated up, and in.
Beat the clock.
Nice. 11-3 close to the first quarter for the Celtics, coming off one of their worst quarters of the year in the first quarter against Atlanta Wednesday. They dropped 40 tonight and have a 15-point lead. End of one at the Garden. Boston 40, Sacramento 25 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. It's time for powerful performance, plus plenty of room inside. Start your journey in a brand new vehicle. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV.
See dealer for financing details.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune in to the Celtics Radio Network every home game to hear this date in history restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got to dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
To the second quarter we go. Celtics up by 15, which is a magic number for Julian Marquez of Dedham. Ford F-150 first quarter was presented by Ford F-Series, and Julian will now win opportunity to see a game for the Ford Sports Deck out of the contest yourself at 98.5thesportshub.com. You can not only win, get to your Grandy and Max say your name. And what greater thrill for a Celtics fan than that? You know, you always say nothing good ever comes from a podcast, but you have one. DeRozan spinning on Simons, feeling contact with his back to the basket, just throws it up, falling backwards and knocks it in.
Some good came out of it. One good thing was, quite a few good things, but one in particular with Maceo Parker. My interview with him, I love that. Legendary Maceo Parker, if you don't know, he was with James Brown.
3-point play for DeRozan. 40-28 cuts the Boston lead to 12. Didn't you have one of the CNN guys on?
Yep.
Wasn't Don Lemon, right? Because he's in the news today. Down the right comes Derek White. Sam Hauser kick out. Switching to the right hand. Simons, tough step back on Keon Ellis. That three is an air ball, but who's got the offensive rebound? Luka Garza does, and he gets fouled.
He's just a battler.
He's a mountain down there.
I mean, when he gets into the lane again, it reminds me when I watch him, so many things happen. And dare I say it, but boy, Bill Laimbeer, how he positions himself in the paint. You can't move him out. If you threw a hand grenade in, all you do is blow the bottom of his shoes off.
First free throw is good. Bakari Sellers, that's what I was thinking.
Bakari Sellers, I did have him on. And there was another gentleman, I'm forgetting his name right now. And he's the headliner right now for CNN. He's a big Boston fan.
Garza gets the free throws, 42-28. 14-point Boston lead here. Opening minute, second quarter. Max Reno with a handoff for DeRozan down the right side. Long cross court, kick out to Keon Ellis. Left side three is good. He loves that spot. Now, when you hear the rumors about Keon Ellis and the Celtics, that obviously sort of a presumption he doesn't fit here if Anthony Simons is still here. But Jordan Walsh, push pass for Sam Hauser. Hauser takes a long look and then throws it away. Keon Ellis jumps in front of Simons. Long lead for Malik Monk, turns Hauser around, spins it off the window and in.
Oh, there's a lot of ugliness that happened there.
Well, 8-2 start here for the Kings in this second quarter. They cut the Boston lead to 9 with 10:39 to go in the first half, 42-33. I'm bummed we don't get to see Westbrook tonight. I don't know how many more games he got Westbrook in Boston. Simons moves into the corner. Jordan Walsh three, no good. And the rebound for Max Reno. DeRozan up the right side of the floor. Throws it back to Reno. They don't challenge the three. He up fakes, drives past Garza, switches to the left hand and scores. And that was Garza, I think, contesting that three more than he needed to, and that's what took him out of position. And Joe Mazzulla will grab the timeout, and I imagine that will be a topic. 10:15 to go in the first half. Celtics lead back to a touchdown. Boston 42, Sacramento 35 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Sean Flaherty, managing partner at Catches Law Group. This week, all of New England is locked in. The Patriots are back on football's biggest stage, playing in the big game, and you can feel the pride everywhere. For over 40 years, Catches Law has been more than a law firm. We've been your neighbors, standing with New England families throughout the biggest moments. That's why we're proud to be the official law firm of the New England Patriots, because this region is built on hard work, grit, and loyalty. If you've been hurt on the job or need a strong voice in your corner, turn to the team you can trust. Visit catcheslaw.com today.
Stay warm and safe this winter with heating oil, renewable bioheat fuel, and propane. Brought to you by the members of the Massachusetts Energy Marketers Association.
Hey, New England. I'm Ryan Roach, founder of Punch 4 Parkinson's. Want to be at the big game in Santa Clara, California? Punch 4 Parkinson's is sending one lucky winner and a guest on a trip of a lifetime. Go to punchwiththe4parkinsons.org.
This new year, get started on your next success with University of Maryland Global Campus. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start February 11th. An accredited state university, UMGC offers online and hybrid classes while giving you a head start on 2026. Earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
In the Massachusetts State Treasurer's Office, 1 in 10 people have unclaimed property from things like uncashed paychecks or forgotten savings accounts. Visit findmassmoney.gov to see if you have money waiting for you.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. JD Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store and online. And now the more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Plus, get free home delivery on most beds with base. Limited time. For JD Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Check it out at the Sleep Number store today.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Celtics basketball brought to you as always by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. They'll slippage here in the second quarter. 10-2 start for the Kings, and they've cut the Boston lead down to 7, 42-35. 10:15 to go in the first half. Kings' second night of a back-to-back. They beat the Sixers last night. They got beat on that same play. The Sixers always run the side out of bounds into Joel Embiid. They get Maxey with the running start, and Embiid just hands off to him, and Maxey gets to the rim and scores. And that's how they lost. They were up by 11 with 6 minutes to go last night.
Maxey is just so fast. I think that was one of the quotes I saw last night. Maxey, he is him. It's like him. Yep, he is him.
Takes the pressure off Embiid. You know, it's Maxey's team now. Luka Garza out of the timeout. I'd like to see Kata back in the game here at some point. Simons bobbles it, has it back, drives, kick to the far corner. Hauser turns the corner, draws some contact shots, no good. But Hauser shooting on the move and drawing a foul is something you don't see very often. He will now go to the free throw line for his 11th and 12th.
Got right there in the lane then and just got hit on the arm. We were talking a minute ago about seeing him, John Berman. Yeah. And John is a huge Boston Celtics fan. Had the painter's hat on that was given out way back when, had all the players' names on it.
There is video of you autographing one of those painter's caps on the plane during one of the finals. Some kid had one of the painter's caps on, and you were autographing it.
Wow.
That's a sign of the times, that painter's cap from the 80s.
That's not good.
Takes the value down. No. Hauser gets the free throws, 44-35. 9:49 to go in the first half. Keon Ellis with the bounce entry to DeRozan. DeRozan picked up by Hauser. DeRozan throws the shoulder in him. Turn around, elbow jumper, no good. Oh, DeRozan just doesn't have that mid-range thing going here. He is now 1 for 6. The only shot he hit was that crazy follow-away. Derek White lead for Simons. Quick three, got it. Whew, it's a bullet.
And Joe, like, see? That's what I'm talking about. Push the ball up. Get them before they can get set and entrenched defensively.
The only problem is Silla should be up by more than 12 with these shooting numbers. They find DeRozan in the corner. His three is no good. That's never been his shot. Hauser the rebound, but it's going to stay here. I think they're calling another foul on Garza.
Garza just in that paint, or they call it on Sam.
Let's find out. Well, if Eddie Palladino doesn't know. They're asking the same question at the scorer's table. They got their palms out like, who are you calling that foul on?
Loose ball foul on the Celtics, number 52.
It is Garza.
Luka Garza, that's his second.
I think, you know, and I say it's somewhat redundant because you could call Garza almost on any of these plays where he battles.
Malik Monk, right-hand dribble, driving on Simons. Simons gets picked up by Achua. Garza comes to help on Monk and throws a tough bounce pass into the paint, but Achua comes up with it. Turn around, left-hand jump hook, blocked by Garza. It comes out to Reynaud. He did not get his shot away before the shot clock buzzer.
Man, what's getting into Garza? Garza's blocked a couple of shots we've seen. He's getting a little hop, so he's just getting the timing has been so well.
Garza's been good here, but a long run here without Cato. 47-35, Celtics by 12. Shooting 67%. Sam Hauser trying to add to that, but he misses the open three. And a rebound for Reynaud. Schroeder enters to Achua. Quick turnaround with the left hand is off the window and in. The former Knick and Raptor. Hauser steps to his left. He is wide open, but the three is no good. Boy, rebound Reynaud. Hauser's got a couple of clean looks here. Kings playing with fire a little bit. Malik Monk driving on Shireman. Gets in deep, runs it up, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Hits the ankle of Hauser, goes to the floor, and Achua comes up with it. They swing it around the horn. Levine for Malik Monk. Corner three. Got it. Good hustle by the Kings.
He's getting on the floor, getting a little dirty.
And the Kings are +3 on the glass here, and that's why they only trail by 7. This is the dead last ranked rebounding team in the league. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Boston lead was 15. Now it is 7. Still 7, but an offensive rebound.
Whoa.
Garza, putback is good. Scoring the foul. Derek White missed a 3. And Malik Monk somehow thought he was strong enough to grab Garza and prevent him from shooting. Spoiler alert, he was not.
Well, he grabbed him. He pulled him back. But it's like pulling on the Hulk. I mean, grabbed his jersey. You could see him just pull on him and pull him back. And the Hulk just, me Hulk, you not.
Missed free throw by Garza. He knew it immediately. Chased it. Oh, Derek White almost got Zach LaVine. Knocked the ball away from him, but Schroeder will save it. Kings with the ball down 9.
I haven't seen too many chase down plays with. Oh, wow.
Schroeder entry to Rosen. He misses the layup. Not going to matter. They're saying Pritchard fouled him on the floor anyway.
Pritchard knew he was beat then. You ask for Cater coming back in this game. Well, Celtics would have loved him during the 80s. And guys just going to get in and just, not the fastest, not the best jumper, but knows how to play the game.
Malik Monk looking for an opening, steps back away from Derek White, launches a three, no good. Rebound, Cater. Derek White, bumped by Malik Monk as he comes across half court, looking for Pritchard. White, Pritchard, Cater, Shireman, Ugo. 5 on the floor here. Pritchard, step back, now turns Achua around, dribbles to the free throw line, hands to Cater. Cater returns it to Pritchard, 8 on the shot clock. Pritchard switches to the left hand, stop and start, gets to the mid block. Over the shoulder pass for Cater for the little flip is up and in. Boy, Pritchard and Cater have something going there.
And he spied them all the way. And Cater knew the ball was coming to him as soon as the double team came.
Celtics push the lead to 11. Here's a step back three by Levine. Bounces out, rebound Cater.
Zach LaVine is not involved in this offense, which is kind of crazy to me.
Kings have taken 14 threes already. We told you they're last in the league at attempting 30 a game, on a pace for a lot more than that tonight. Pritchard, lob, Cater. Looks like he got bumped from behind by Achua. Ball pops free. Shireman pounces on it. Kick out Ugo. Up fakes the three on Levine. Hands to Pritchard. Coming around with a curl. Tough three on the move is no good. Cater deflects the rebound off the glass, and Ugo pounces on it. Now the Celtics are hitting the glass in this segment. Derek White strong down the right side. Wraparound handoff for Cater. He got, kick ball. So the Celtics will keep it.
Hitting that glass a little bit harder. Going to be gives the Celtics advantage. And what you're trying to do is maybe get White involved in this game a little bit earlier.
Coming up at halftime, Joe Murray will update you on scores from around the NBA and see if he's got enough money to buy the Seattle Seahawks. Strange time to go on sale. Cater. Straight away, looking for the handoff. Derek White finds the open Peyton Pritchard. Right side three, swish. Well, Pritchard couldn't wait to get that ball in his hands.
Yeah, he was already set. He's been doing a great job of just setting his feet. And when the ball comes, he's already in position to shoot.
7-0 Boston run. Peyton Pritchard is 6 of 7, having another big game without Jaylen Brown. Timeout Doug Christie with 6:12 to go in the first half. Boston 54, Sacramento 40 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hey, it's Felger here for Cambridge Savings Bank, my official bank. Whether you're looking to grow your successful business or start a new venture, count on Cambridge Savings Bank for service and support at every step of your journey. Member FDIC.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer, with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I got to dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're going to know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 14, 54-40. With 6:12 to go in the first half. Celtics getting the Kings, who played last night. Their next opponent will also have played last night and not again. until they get here. That's the Milwaukee Bucks, who are obviously without Giannis.
Well, they have Giannis' brother, don't they?
They do. They do have an Antetokounmpo. I wonder if he goes in the trade.
Be hard to keep, wouldn't it? And you just said about the Kings being, the Seahawks being sold now?
Yeah, they're going to go on sale after the Super Bowl.
Why not?
Schroeder down the left side on Pritchard, switches to the right hand, runs it off the window. It won't fall for him. Ugo took a tough fall trying to get a rebound. Keita falls on the ball. What are we going to call here? Jump ball again.
Yeah, don't you right now, you sell what, high? Or what is it? Sell low, buy high?
Buy low, sell high. See, that explains why you haven't amassed a huge fortune if you don't quite grasp which one
you
want to buy low, sell high.
I have an ex-wife, so my fortune's been gone.
Buy low, lose half.
Lose her. and I got kids.
Keita jump ball, and he wins it easily over Devin Carter, the point guard. Back up in for Sacramento, who's playing tonight because, again, no Westbrook, no Sabonis, no Keegan Murray either for Sacramento.
You're daring me.
Keita almost stripped from behind. Devin Carter got too aggressive, committed a silly foul. That's a fourth team foul with 5:44 to go in the half.
You can be aggressive like that when you are not in the penalty and you're struggling. You got to do something. This time, Keita exposed the ball. Never saw him coming from the backside. Fortunately, he didn't lose that basketball.
Lakers blowing out Washington tonight. Orlando, Toronto's a game we keep an eye on for you. Knicks are up by 15 on Portland. Orlando up by 4 early second quarter at home against Toronto. As Pritchard starts his drive, Keita just camped out in the paint, called for 3 seconds.
Keita never left the lane. He's watching Pritchard so much that he's anticipating, but this time did not leave the lane area in time.
Peyton Pritchard, 6 of 7, 14 points, 6 assists. Does have the 2 turnovers, which is rare. Schroeder or Devin Carter. Down the left side, Derek White takes the paint away. Cardwell instead will hand off to Levine. Back left side, pretty good look for Carter. Left side 3, high arcing jumper, no good. Rebound takes a funny hop all the way out near half court. Levine gobbles it up. Gets it back from Schroeder. Levine drives past Ugo, hangs in the air, lays it up, no good. But Zach Levine will get to the free throw line. He's just a silky smooth offensive player. Always has been. Minnesota, Chicago, all the way around the horn.
He gets up in the air, he just kind of hangs. And, that's why he won that slam dunk competition. Although I thought it should have been Gordon should have won it that year. Had the mascot spinning around on a hoverboard. Caught it.
A while till Denver gets Aaron Gordon back, but they're getting Jokic back tonight against the Clippers. Red hot. Clippers are almost back to 500 after whatever, 5 and 22 start.
Didn't they lose a player?
Bradley Beal.
No, not that one. The guy that said he was on the plane and said, "You know what? You can't even fly with us no more."
Chris Paul. Yeah, it happened right around that time. Free throws for Levine. We're at 54-42. Celtics by 12. Yeah, that Chris Paul, Ty Lue thing didn't go great. Ugo Gonzalez for Neemias Keita. Derek White coming to get it. Takes the dribble handoff. Lobs it down low. Keita catches. That was a bad pass. Keita, all he can do is throw it away and throw it right to Schroeder. Live ball turnover, but the Kings going to a slowdown here. Schroeder wanted to lob it on the inside. That got taken away. He's got Keita in front of him. Cross court. Now Devin Carter on the slot drive. Bobbles it. Tried to force it on the inside, and Derek White was nearby and just picked it off. Carter never had that in his fingertips. Ball moves left side. Ugo. Quick move on Carter. Drives strong. Scoops to the right hand. Scoring the foul. Right at Devin Carter.
Nice move. This time goes right to the body. And what you realize about Hugo being around him, he's bigger than you think. Upper body can take, it really just has a feel for the game. I love.
It's game 48. We just saw something we had never seen from Ugo before. We saw Simons make a move we hadn't seen. Sam drawing a foul on the move. This is like experimental night.
If you are around long enough, guys are going to change what they do offensively and defensively.
The only area Ugo has struggled is from the free throw line this year. 10 of 19, now 10 of 20.
Wow. That was the broadcaster got him with that one.
Well, it's the other way around. Usually it's you say, hey, he's going great from the free throw line, and then he misses. I thought it could be the other way around. So that wasn't the broadcaster curve. Schroeder in the corner. Clifford shut off, so he returns to Schroeder. Schroeder sees an opening, dribbles to the right elbow, and his jumper bounces out. Rebound, Hugo Gonzalez. Boston by 14 on the ball. 4:08 to go until halftime. Peyton Pritchard switches to the left hand, floats to the Shireman. Quick handoff, Derek White on the wing, goes behind the Cater screen. Draws Clifford out in the push pass to Pritchard. He's feeling strong, takes a deep three and drills it.
These are going deeper than deep now.
You can tell it's one of these nights he just wants the ball. 17 for Peyton Pritchard. Levine pull up from the baseline, gets 2 of them back. Levine's playing his own game here.
Yeah, well, they're not involving him, and he's just really taking over.
I'm just going to get mine here. Derek White enters to Pritchard in the paint, spins on Schroeder, pump fake, and Schroeder blocks the shot and keeps him going out of bounds. Pritchard wanted the foul, didn't get it. That Schroeder landed on Levine. Moves into the left corner, 3, rims out, and the rebound belongs to Shireman. That was Clifford who took that shot.
Schroeder did land on him, but not enough for the body.
Derek White steps to his right, takes the 3 and drills it.
That's his shot. Step behind that pick and knock it down. Look to be aggressive.
Largest lead for the Celtics now, up by 18. 15-4 is the run. Schroeder bumped and fouled by Shireman. He'll get a couple of free throws here.
Shireman was there, but that was created really by watching and seeing exactly the way Schroeder went up to the officials and said, "You owe me one."
That was a great play by Schroeder.
I didn't get bumped.
Not fouling and then turned around at a backhand block.
Pritchard had tried to avoid the contact. If he went right into the contact, he'd have shot 2 free throws.
But Schroeder, as we said, had not started a game since November 12th until last night. Now he started on back-to-back nights in Philadelphia last night and here tonight.
And you figure this, though. Pritchard could go into the lane against all these bigs and not get his shot blocked, but turns around against Schroeder, and Schroeder blocks the shot.
Schroeder was on the Atlanta team that knocked the Celtics out of the playoffs 10 years ago. 2026 is the new 2016. That was the year that was. The Al Horford Hawks. Al Horford, Paul Millsap, Damari Carroll, Schroeder Hawks. Near steal, Devin Carter jumped in front of Pritchard, couldn't get it. We're at 62-46 after the Schroeder free throws. Celtics have led from the start. Knicks, we set up by 13 on the Blazers at Madison Square Garden. Sam Hauser bobbles the cross-court pass. Brunson 16 in the first half tonight. Pritchard dribbling low, step back away from Levine, another 3.
Wow.
It's Peyton Pritchard's night. That was obvious from the jump.
Zach Levine looked up like, wow.
20 in the first half for Peyton Pritchard. Reno has the ball knocked away by Cater. Celtics by 19 on the ball. Shireman attacks, Euro step, runs it off the window and in with the left hand.
Wow. Nice move then. Euro step, drove through a couple of guys. They barely hit him with the body and then laid it up softly.
The Celtics are carving up the Kings, shooting 65%, 48% from 3. They lead by 21. Timeout, Doug Christie.
Well, the moves the Celtics are doing right now and the way they're working on the defensive end is unbelievably good. The connection is there. They're making plays. They're seeing each other on the offensive end and the defensive end and making outstanding reads. And on top of that, if you watch Sacramento, they're playing like single basketball. You got it, I get it. No, nobody's involved.
Think about this talent. Schroeder, Levine, DeRozan, Sabonis, Keegan Murray, Westbrook, Monk off the bench. Achua's been very serviceable. Keon Ellis is a serviceable backup. How is this the worst team in the league in terms of record and scoring?
Light the beam. And sometimes it's about chemistry, though. Where is the chemistry for your team? I think that's the biggest thing you think about. There's no chemistry at all.
More Patriots at the game today. They will be otherwise occupied by the time we get to the next home game on Sunday afternoon. Headed out to California.
No, they be here.
It really, you said you live long enough, you see everything. You live really long enough, you see everything twice. And who knows what the result is going to be. But if you live through the 2001-2002 season here, if you're old enough, everybody said the same thing. The Patriots didn't play anybody. They had a bad record the year before, so they didn't have a tough schedule. They had the whole Brady-Bledsoe thing. Bledsoe comes back in, wins the AFC Championship game. Nobody gave that team a chance against the greatest show on turf, the Rams. I mean, that Patriots team was a much bigger underdog than this year's is in the Super Bowl. Schroeder moves to the right side. Nick Clifford, three comes up short front iron. Derek White got a hand on the rebound, but gobbled up by Keon Ellis. Ellis switches to the left hand. Pump fake. Derek White doesn't go for it. Ellis bounce pass in the paint. He was hoping that Clifford would get there. He didn't get in front of Keita. Easy steal. Sam Hauser down the left side. Long cross court into the corner. Shireman up fakes the three. Can't get away from Schroeder. Left hand dribble. Turns the corner. Gets pretty deep in the paint. Then muscles it out towards Hauser. Not in good shooting position. So Hauser will attack. Lobs it up for Keita. He tried to redirect it with his right hand, but he got fouled by Levine. Keita will shoot free throws. I wish more than anything I could hear the thoughts of Zach LaVine right now. I'm sure it'll be more entertaining than any podcast you may have heard this week. That's not a happy camper out there right now.
Yeah, that is true. But remember how badly he wanted to get out of Chicago. And sometimes you got to be careful what you ask for. Get out of Chicago and you think you're going to a better situation. Turns out to be maybe not as good. Cedric Maxwell.
Who spoiled the debut, right, of the Kings arena?
Yep.
First ever.
Keita
misses both.
They had the symphony out there playing.
67-46, Boston by 21. I was not a fan of Arco Arena. There was a lot of games there when I was out in the Western Conference. Levine gets to the elbow, up fake on Shireman, no shot available, so he returns to Schroeder, 5 in the shot clock. Schroeder switches to the left hand, diagonal pass, Keon Ellis dribbles around Pritchard, attack the baseline, high arcing floater is an air ball, so that would be a shot clock violation.
Keon Ellis, almost like he's auditioning for something. This time came around the corner and just lobbed it up just a little bit too high.
Kings have scored 6 points in the last 7.5 minutes. 20-6 Boston run here to close the quarter. They lead by 21 with a minute 15 to go until the break. Keita for Pritchard straight away. Maybe it's his white uniform. Celtics have a great record in the home whites. Pritchard dribbling low, attacking Reno, pump fake. Gonna kick a diagonal out to a three for Shireman. Crazy shooting numbers here for the Celtics in the first half, and they've got 70 on the board. 70-46. Attacking Levine, throws it away. After getting doubled in the paint, Shireman picks it off, floats it ahead to Peyton Pritchard. Derek White trying to get Keita to move to get out of the paint. Set a screen for Pritchard, 9 of the shot clock. Pritchard, a couple of dribbles in, attacks, falls away, and banks it in. Everything's going for Peyton Pritchard tonight. 22 in the first half. Celtics by 26. And again, this is without Jaylen Brown. Remember, the Celtics had a big win. They blew out the Wizards early in the year without Jaylen. Schroeder, shuttle pass, Zach LaVine, pump fake, 14 feet. Jumper no good. Keita has the rebound.
Wow, last shot here. Pritchard time?
Why not?
He deserves it.
25-6 close to the half. Pritchard dribbles behind his back, 5 seconds. Pritchard drives on Reno, gets in deep, then throws out to an open Sam Hauser. His three, no good, back iron, and that is how the first half will come to an end. The Celtics had a real slow start Wednesday night against Atlanta. They turned that around tonight, dominating the Kings and leading the NBA's worst team by 26 at the break. Coming up, Joe Morey scores from around the NBA. Let's talk about with the Patriots, because they all seem to be here in the building tonight. Bruins beating the Flyers here last night. Everything coming up Boston right now. Halftime at the Garden, Boston 72, Sacramento 46 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Score a touchdown with all your fans. Get ready for the game with a trip to Shaw's or Star Market. Tackle your hungry team with Shaw's and Star Market party platters. Pick up sandwich platters, wing platters, shrimp platters, veggie and cookie platters that'll leave your fans cheering for more. Order ahead in-store, by phone, or online at shaws.com or starmarket.com. Shaw's and Star Market party platters are made fresh, so you always win. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealth management.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
Peyton Pritchard switches to the left hand, floats to the Shireman. Quick handoff, Derek White on the wing, goes behind the Cater screen. Draws Clifford out in the push pass to Pritchard. He's feeling strong, takes a deep three and drills it.
These are going deeper than you now.
You can tell it's one of these nights he just wants the ball. 17 for Peyton Pritchard.
Well, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray, and Peyton Pritchard is the Cambridge Savings Bank halftime taking care of business player. And, of course, presented by Cambridge Savings Bank, taking care of business starts with a great team. With CSB, you got a partner who puts you first so you can focus on what matters most. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to start your relationship today. Member FDIC. Well, everybody, I didn't expect this one. Celtics scored 72 first-half points on Jaylen Brown bobblehead night without Jaylen Brown. And yes, I got my head bobbing right now. Got the Sacramento Kings head bobbing too. You just heard Peyton Pritchard there leading the way tonight. He was due. 17 minutes, 9 for 11 from the field, 4 for 5 from 3. Hey, he's got 8 assists in the first half. 2 rebounds as well. He's doing it all. And again, 9 for 11 from the field, 22 points. So, all right, where are they going to get their scoring from? I mean, who else? Jaylen Brown. So you get Pritchard with 22. Well, how about Baylor Shireman getting the start tonight in his first 17 minutes? Let's hear from Baylor Shireman.
Pritchard dribbling low, attacking Reno, pump fake, going to kick a diagonal out to a 3 for Shireman. Crazy shooting numbers here for the Celtics in the first half, and they've got 70 on the board.
That's right. Baylor Shireman, 10 first half points, 4 for 5 from the field. Went 2 for 3 from downtown. Imagine giving him more minutes. What he could do. Where's Street Team Joe? Ooh. Well, I'll give you the rest of the starting 5 in a minute here, but you know who is really just coming up big? Speaking of big, his name's Luka Garza. Played 9 minutes. He had 9 points. He had 4 rebounds. He went 1 for 1 from downtown, 3 for 3 from the field. Let's hear it for the big man, Luka Garza.
Looked like they had the Sixers last night. They were up by 11, middle of the fourth quarter. Garza, open straightaway 3, got it. He's hit that shot regularly all year. 45% from 3. A lot of them have been that above the break, straightaway, open 3.
Nobody wants to get up on him, though.
And he also has a block and an assist. That guy would light up a score sheet if he was a starter. But I like where he's at. Rest of the bench, Anthony Simons, 5 points. Jordan Walsh, 4 points. Ugo, 2 points. Starting 5, Sam Hauser is back in there tonight. He's got 5 points and a 3. Derek White, who's been struggling of late. 19 minutes, 7 points, 3 for 4 from the field, has a 3. 6 assists, though, for him. So you get 14 assists in total from White and Pritchard. And guess who's back in the lineup? Our good friend, Neemias Queta.
Peyton Pritchard, guarded by Schroeder at the free throw line, switches to the left hand, pump fake, steps through, finds Queta rolling into the baseline. Reno came to help out, and Queta's getting a free run almost every time.
Boy, Queta just being spoon-fed.
Queta's back. He missed the last couple of games, 8 points, 4 for 5 from the field, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He's just doing it all. For the Green, well, the Kings, they're not doing well. They're without Sabonis tonight. Zach LaVine has 13 points. Malik Monk, 8 off the bench. DeMar DeRozan, 4 points. It's 72-46. See if the Celtics light up the scoreboard in the second half. Speaking of the scoreboard, We'll look at the Town Fair Tire scores around the league, get you your headlines, what's going on with Drake May. We'll have all that and more coming up next. I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. And you know, I mean nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Hey, New England. I'm Ryan Roach, founder of Punch 4 Parkinson's. Want to be at the big game in Santa Clara, California? Punch 4 Parkinson's is sending one lucky winner and a guest on a trip of a lifetime. Go to punch4parkinsons.org.
Rob Ninkovich on treating his hair loss with Leonard Hair Transplant Associates.
When I was in high school, when you're playing football and you take your helmet off, you look at your helmet and you're like, wow, I see a ton of hair in there. I didn't think it was a big deal. When you're around the guys, they kind of kid with you like, oh, thin up top, huh, Rob? And knowing that you can have a consultation and find out different steps to keep your hair, I think that is the number one goal.
Call 1-800-GET-HAIR for a free consultation.
There's a new player in town and a new name, but the same winning team.
Imperial Subaru, formerly Patriot Subaru, is still bringing you the same great customer service and the same great staff you've always trusted.
The only difference?
A huge selection of brand new Subarus ready to take the field. From all-wheel drive performance to top safety ratings, Subaru is built to win in any weather, any road, any play.
So if you're in the market for a new ride, make the smart call and celebrate Imperial Subaru's grand opening all month long.
Imperial Subaru, championship level discounts. Visit online at ImperialSubaru.com.
Big on flavor, big on comfort, and big on value. The 99 Restaurant's $14.99 big deal meals are now available every day, all day. So hurry in today or every day for our juicy chopped sirloin. You gotta love the nines.
Score a touchdown with all your fans. Get ready for the game with a trip to Shaw's or Star Market. Tackle your hungry team with Shaw's and Star Market party platters. Pick up sandwich platters, wing platters, shrimp platters, veggie and cookie platters that'll leave your fans cheering for more. Order ahead in-store, by phone, or online at shaws.com or starmarket.com. Shaw's and Star Market party platters are made fresh, so you always win. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Hit 98.5thesportshub.com. Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Scoreboard from around the league brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. I heard you in your cars. Nobody. All right, Lakers up 108-84 on the Wizards in the fourth quarter. The Magic trail the Raptors 57-50. It is the New York Knicks 59, Blazers 49, Grizzlies 61-58 lead at halftime over the Pelicans. Later on tonight, Suns host the Cavs, Clippers at Denver. Jokic is back. Nets at the Jazz, Pistons, and Warriors. And the Patriots had practice today, but Drake May not there. Headlines. They are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. The second half's next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Hey, it's Joe Murray, and here's another reason why nobody around here does it like Town Fair Tire. Free lifetime tire rotations every 5,000 miles to help you get the most out of your tires. One of the many after-purchase free-for-life services offered by Town Fair Tire. I always drive with confidence thanks to Town Fair Tire. You get the best price, perks after the sale, and customer service that actually cares. There's no place I'd rather go because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. Go to townfairtire.com to see more reasons why nobody does it like Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster, even if you're headed to the game last minute. Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
I'm Jen Harper, the founder of Cheekbone Beauty. We grew the brand to like $1 million from a corner of my basement. I don't feel like I'm technology savvy whatsoever, but companies like Shopify exist, so you can literally build a website in an evening. I really look at it like the sort of the level of the playing field, and Shopify just made it like foolproof. It was so easy. I don't think I could ever go work for anyone else ever again. We're Cheekbone Beauty, and we're powered by Shopify.
All right, folks, are you looking to do something different for your next event? Maybe your child's birthday party, or even just a fun night out with your friends? Splitsville at Patriot Place is something for everyone. They got 12 luxury lanes of bowling, 4 best-in-class golf simulators, I love those, 3 interactive dart areas, and weekly live entertainment from some of New England's best local bands. Splitsville delivers a one-of-a-kind entertainment experience for all. Host your next event in the shadows of Gillette Stadium. Visit howlsplitsville.com or just call them 508-698-BOWL. Splitsville at Patriot Place, where you can eat, bowl, sing, swing, or aim like a champ.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
Celtics will take a 26-point lead to the second half, a 26-point lead on the Sacramento Kings. But now, in our 25th anniversary, Grandy and Max season, it's time for this date in Celtics history, brought to you by Blue Sky Restoration. If you have a property disaster, visit BLUsky.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
It's time for This Date in Celtics History, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A 3-pointer for Danny Ainge! KG is locked and loaded tonight.
Romeo Langford, who wasn't born when Kobe Bryant played his first NBA game, will walk it across and dribble out the clock. It hits triple zeros, and an emotional night is over at the Garden. The night the Celtics in Boston honored Kobe Bryant, and the Celtics hold serve and win the game they need to win, with showdown Saturday ahead. The final score, Boston 119, Golden State 104. 6 years ago today, that was the year, remember, Golden State did not have Steph, and they had a really bad year, ended up with the number 2 draft pick and took James Wiseman, so no, that worked out. Wow. Klay Thompson didn't play in that game either, and that was the first home game for the Celtics following the death of Kobe Bryant. That night in New Orleans was one of the strangest nights I think anybody will ever experience.
Just the fact that,
crazy to think it's been 6 years.
Just the fact that that was so emotional in that building, the way it started was crazy.
The other night was the anniversary, second half underway. January 28th was an interesting anniversary because it was, do you remember the Challenger disaster, the space shuttle disaster? And I remembered, I'll finish that story here in a minute, DeRozan for Schroeder as we begin the second half of Schroeder driving, handing off to Precious Achiuwa. He misses it close. Achiuwa has been invisible tonight. Queta has the rebound. 2 points and a rebound in 10 minutes for Achiuwa. Pritchard bounce pass ahead, knocked away by Levine, out of bounds. Celtics by 26 as we begin the third quarter. 72-46. They close the first half on a 25-6 gallop. Under out of bounds. Hauser swings around to Baylor Shireman. Now Peyton Pritchard. Right-hand dribble, lob for Queta, then running that all night. He catches and gets fouled again.
Great job of just catching that ball, and Pritchard's being a maestro out there. Your brother
Brother Kyle Draper.
Yeah, I got to see Kyle at halftime.
Was talking to me before the game. He's like, yeah, and telling me tonight, you guys don't have Brown, and don't tell me Pritchard's going to hurt us tonight. Well, I didn't say it, but tonight Pritchard is zoom like the Commodores.
22
crazy.
points, 22 with 8 assists for Peyton Pritchard. Kata missed 2 free throws earlier, gets these 2 here. I loved Kyle and Scal together. Were a lot of fun. 74-46, Boston by 28 early in the third quarter. Zach LaVine out on the left side, bounce pass for DeRozan. DeRozan against Sam Hauser. DeRozan spins, uses the window, banks it, no good. Offensive rebound, Achua can't do anything with it. Derek White saves it. It is, let me tell you about our guy Kyle Draper. He's got to watch this for 82 games. Pritchard lobs it again. Kata catches against Schroeder, flips it up, no good. He's got to go stronger against the smaller guy there. Zach LaVine switches to the left hand, drives and scores. Zach LaVine, he can help somebody, man. 74-48.
Trying to help himself.
Fair. Kata. And off for Derek White.
Ooh, missed Kata again.
They did. Pritchard, 8 assists already, switches to the left hand, steps in on Schroeder, 14 feet, jumper a little bit short. He knew it, he chased it, got a hand of the rebound, and eventually it's going to be a loose ball foul, I believe, on Kata.
He's getting inside out, and you think about Zach LaVine, and if you think about DeRozan's going over to the official now and saying, look, they're bumping me off the ball. When I take a shot, they're hitting me. They really aren't. His shots have just been short tonight. All right, Zach, get in where you fit in.
LaVine, bounce pass for Schroeder. He's going to take a three from the left side. No good. Back iron rebound. Wow. Kata boxes out Achua.
Achua
had his hands all over him.
This has not been a good look for Precious Achua tonight. Derek White up fake, swings to the corner. Pretty good look for Baylor Shireman. There's 3 more. 29-point Boston lead. Attacking LaVine. Circus shot after bumping into Kata. Flips it up and in.
The shot over his left hand, just flipped it in. Didn't even see the basket.
Kata running with the right hand, no good. Rebound pinball around. Achua finally comes up with the one. 8th time this year Celtics have had a 29-point lead. LaVine missed a three for the corner. Huge blowout. Sacramento's had some bad nights in this building over the last few years. Not last year, though. Pritchard fouled on a reach in by Schroeder.
Now we'll give 2 shots on it. And it should be on the side.
Celtics, when you think about their missteps this year, they've almost all been at home. Only bad losses this year. The only one on the road really was Milwaukee. Houston, Atlanta the other night. Brooklyn game maybe. Derek White enters to Kata. Kata kick back out bad. He tried a no-look pass, and that no-look pass was no catch pass. So turnover on Kata, and that
slowly but surely, Joe. Kicks the ball up like.
That the only warmth in the building right now is the hot glare on the back of Kata's neck from Joe Mazzulla after that turnover.
Look away. Doc Rivers. A three?
Line to Big Baby. DeRozan has Derek White slide his feet in front of him. DeRozan spins, dotted line, kick out, left corner three for Dennis Schroeder. No good. Weak side rebound.
Good job,
by Shireman. Knock it away from Achua. Oh, they're giving this. What are they calling here? Celtics can't believe they're giving this ball to Sacramento. Or are they? Officials are going to consult with each other. What's it going to be, gentlemen?
And Joe,
Celtics going to challenge.
You know what Joe is saying right now? He said, you made us lose our... Yeah, the ball went off. Pressure said, you made me use my timeout when I didn't need to use it.
By definition, that's what a challenge is every time, is correcting an official's mistake. 8:44 to go third quarter. Boston 77, Sacramento 50 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Too many veterans in Massachusetts are living without the dental care they deserve, jeopardizing their oral health and overall health. Hi, I'm Boston forward Sam Hauser, and that's why I've joined the Delta Dental of Massachusetts for Veterans Assist. This season, with every assist on the court, Delta Dental donates $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Together, we're opening doors to critical oral health care for veterans experiencing housing challenges. They've served us, now it's our turn to serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Hey, you'd love new windows, right? But you don't want to pay a fortune for them. Well, during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 Windows free sale, you could also get 0 down, 0 monthly payments, and 0 interest for 2 years. But you have to hurry. The sale ends soon, so schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com.
Hey, it's Sean Flaherty, managing partner of Catches Law Group. New England, we're back. The Patriots are back in the big game, and you can feel it everywhere. The buzz, the hope, the belief. At Catches Law, we know what it means to show up for big moments. For more than 40 years, we've been part of this community, fighting for our neighbors and proud to be the official law firm of the New England Patriots. Because loyalty, toughness, and showing up when it matters most, that's what great teams are built on. If you've been hurt on the job or dealing with years of wear and tear, you don't have to face it alone. Visit catcheslaw.com today.
Nobody knows New England like McGovern Auto Group. Hi, this is Scott Zolak, and my friends at McGovern Auto Group can get you into a newer pre-owned vehicle that fits your lifestyle and your budget. With over 35 locations, 25 brands, and more than 9,000 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock, learn more at McGovernAuto.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Bet on gridiron action and earn perks on every game like hotel stays, bonus bets, game tickets, and more. Download the app using promo code RADIO250BM and get your first bet matched as a bonus bet up to $250 whether you win or lose.
Minimum odds minus 500 awarded is non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 14 days after receipt. Bonus bet amount not returned for winning bets. Void where prohibited. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Celtics by 27 early in the third. Let's take 10 seconds station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBZFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Grandy and Max sold out TD Garden. Joe Mazzulla will not celebrate his win of the Coach's Challenge here because he felt he never should have had to use it. The ball clearly went out of bounds off the Kings, but Celtics will have it leading 77-50. The Knicks, if you're wondering, are in second place right now because they have the head-to-head tiebreaker because of a better record inside the division, for whatever that's worth. Right now, they lead Portland by 14. Same stage of the game here, almost exactly. 8:25 to go in the third there. Hauser right side three, front iron, no good. Rebound heads out of bounds.
He was wide open coming up for that look. Time, rhythm, caught it in space, good pass. Just didn't connect, knocking the shot down.
Toronto now up by 7 at Orlando. Boston, New York, Toronto, and Cleveland all separated by a single game. 2 through 5 right now in the East. Schroeder moves into the left corner. Reynaud up, fakes the three. Caden takes the pump fake. Reynaud drives, switches to the left hand, floats it up from about 8 feet away, no good.
Why are you taking the up fake?
That's exactly, Garza did it earlier. Pritchard moves it to Sam Hauser, top of the circle. Hauser will back it out, return to Pritchard. Pritchard switches to the right hand, return to Hauser right side in the corner. Derek White up, fakes the three on DeRozan. Enters to Hauser. Hauser back to Derek White. Got to tiptoe the baseline, bounce pass. Cada flips it up short. And the rebound for DeRozan. Hasn't been a great Cada game around the rim. They've had to spoon feed him to get the dunks. Cada now 4 of 8. Shoots 64% normally. DeRozan spins, free throw line, jumper is good. Wow.
Said I got hit on the arm as I was going up.
Celtics offense is slowed here. They've only scored 5 points in the quarter. It's a lead by 25, 77-52. Hauser pinned along the sideline, has to get rid of it. Throws it up for grabs. Cada saves it. In the hands of Derek White. 6 on the shot clock. Derek White, right-hand dribble, drives to 12 feet. Jumper bounces out. Offensive rebound. Cada couldn't control it. Knocked away from him out of bounds by Max Reynaud. And the Celtics will get it back.
Cada, better hands today. He would have 30 points. Easy opportunities around the rim for him.
Cleveland is in Phoenix tonight. The Phoenix Suns have really written a great story. Under out of bounds, quick three by Shireman is no good. Weak side defensive rebound for Schroeder. Celtics have cooled off here in the third quarter, but the Kings haven't been able to do much with it. Schroeder dribbles around Hauser. Handoff Reynaud has it punched away. Kings turn it over again. 10 Sacramento turnovers. Here's Pritchard. Long cross court. Hauser has it on the wing, shovels it into the corner. Derek White drives baseline. Finds Pritchard, relocates to the right corner, then kicks out to an open Shireman from the wing. 3 short, rebound. Keita punched it in the air, and Shireman comes up with it. Shireman, hand to Pritchard. Pritchard ducks the shoulder, drives baseline against Cardwell. Makes his little move under the basket against the big, turns, fades. That's going to be short. He knew it too. And a rebound for Reno. If you're 9 of 12, you're in a little heat check shot. DeRozan, shut off by Hauser, floats it all the way out to Levine. Return to DeRozan left side.
Didn't take the pump fake.
DeRozan runs it up over Hauser, no good. Won the foul, didn't get it.
Great job by Hauser that time. He had no place to go.
Underrated one-on-one defender. Hauser finds the open man again. It's Shireman. He's due, and he knocks down the 3.
Shireman said the same thing. Opportunities. This time, cha-ching, cashed in.
Celtics have only scored 8 points in 6 minutes to start the third quarter. And they have extended their lead. 6:01 to go into third. Boston 80, Sacramento 52 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece. Through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
At Shaw's and Star Market, find value down every aisle with our own brands. Enjoy our best for less. Our exclusive brands like O Organics, Open Nature, Overjoyed, Signature Select, and more. And are only found down our aisles. And now you can save even more. Earn 5 times the reward points on hundreds of products. Just click the offer in your For You gallery and look for the shelf tags. Plus, unlock bonus savings instantly when you click Play and Earn in the deal section. Our exclusive brands are a big deal. Save more at your local Shaw's and Star Market today.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
Celtics offensively really struggled at the start of the game on Wednesday, and they turned that corner, turned it completely around. And this one tonight, already 21 assists on their 30 field goals. With each one, $25 from Delta Dental. So the Tough School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 985thesportshub.com/veterans. We're talking about all this talent on the Sacramento team and veteran players, and it's harder when you're losing with veteran players.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention Doug McDermott or Dario Saric. Mm-hmm. Schroeder down the right side, falling away. Tough right-handed floater is good over Hauser.
Schroeder,
80 of 54.
Schroeder can play. And whatever it is, he can always help your team out one way or the other.
He's forgotten part of that NBA Finals team because he was traded at the deadline 4 years ago. Keita, and back to Anthony Simons. Simons bounce pass, tough one for Keita to handle, but Keita gets run into by Cardwell and draws a foul.
Oh, to get that to a big like that. You know, bigs, you know, they want the ball like you have some M&Ms. It's plain or you want peanuts. But most of the time, I just want mine to be plain.
Do you care about the color?
Well, I don't like them when they're really green.
Okay. Fair. Even though it's the same, well, whatever. Peyton Pritchard.
But dye in it, so your lips.
Gets the Hauser screen, moving to his right. Now they're putting a little more pressure on Pritchard, trying to. Malik Monk, step back, free throw line, got it. You're going to have to put more pressure than that. Oh, what a night for Peyton Pritchard. 10 of 14, 24 points, 8 assists. 5:12 to go in the third. Neat Clifford penetrates it, kicks out to Schroeder. Schroeder over Simons, runner back iron, no good. Good defense from Simons. Rebound, another one for Keita. Celtics have evened up the rebounding battle, actually +1 now. Pritchard moves it left side. Hauser, bounce entry. Keita gonna roll towards the basket, gets gobbled up by Cardwell. Brings it back up, and he misses the layup.
Oh, well, 2 blocks. Back-to-back choppers.
Kick out. Monk gives Schroeder a good look at the left side 3. Comes up short. Long rebound right to Schroeder.
Schroeder's going.
To 16 feet. Jumper, no good. Rebound. Keita flies in. He got pushed out of bounds by Cardwell, so they have to call the foul. 14 foul on Sacramento here at 4:33 to go in the third.
It's hard for me, as you say, it's hard for me to see how Sacramento is this bad. This is crazy.
I mean, 2 future Hall of Famers, former All-Stars. Said it's much tougher to be in a losing situation with veteran players.
Light the beam, light the fire. Need to burn some of these contracts.
And the beam has come crashing down on their heads here in this season. Handoff, Keita back to Pritchard. Pritchard slowed down by Reynaud. Go cross court to Jordan Walsh. Return to Pritchard. Now Jordan Walsh again left side. He up fakes the 3. Drives instead, elevates, and he gets fouled on the way in. Now free throws the rest of the way in the quarter for the Celtics, who already lead by 28 with 4:16 to go in the third.
And these are the games, again, that you looked at and you said, they could be a laugher. But you looked at the last game, you say, without Brown, how are they going to play right now? He didn't play well against Atlanta, and then you're going to be struggling just a tad. Well, tonight they come out with their foot on the gas and have never taken it off. Westbrook over there in his, this is Westbrook wear. He's wearing a, it's kind of a.
It's warm. It's a thick white coat.
Yeah. Well, he has his own line of clothes.
He does.
Yes.
He's one of the guys, as Jordan Walsh gets 1 of 2 at the line. It's 83-54. He's the kind of guy I wish he did have a podcast, because the filter through which he was presented by traditional media, you never get a great feel, I thought, for the kind of the depth of him. Wow. Ball knocked away from Nick Clifford by Pritchard, but it goes all the way out of bounds. And will stay with the Kings with 10 to shoot.
No, what Keita's saying, I never touched a basketball.
Yeah. But the call on the floor was that Pritchard punched it, and then nobody touched it.
Like somebody else touched it.
New Orleans, by the way, speaking of the bottom of the league, they're up 17 on Memphis. Are we challenging?
Yes, we are. Because I think it was, as Keita saying, it looked like there was another Sacramento guy that hit the basketball, and Keita saying, I never touched it.
2 coaches' challenges on out-of-bounds plays, but that's what they're for, I guess, with a 29-point Boston lead here and 4:02 to go in the third.
Well, use it or lose it. Celtics aren't going to lose this one. I don't think they're going to lose the challenge. And the thing about these teams, again, and when you're a veteran, and I was on that veteran team when I went to the Clippers, it's like you're saying, okay, we got a chance to win. And we won like the first 5 games, and after that we had some people get hurt, and then on it was like, we're good here.
Did you really suggest that was the nicest thing you've ever said, that I should take an Uber home tonight and not do my walk home?
I would think that would be an Uber or just jump on the train.
Wind chill -2.
Yeah, and well, that's going to drop as we speak here. So tonight, or one of them is going to be dropping like to 26, 25, 26 below.
And even worse if the wind gets crazy with the bomb cyclone. Saturday night into Sundays when they're talking about there could be weather, but We shall see. Celtics up by 29 here as we do another coach's challenge. So what I was saying earlier about the 40th anniversary of the Challenger disaster, what I remember about that.
Sacramento is last to touch the ball before it goes out of bounds.
Celtics win another one.
The challenge is successful. It's Boston's ball.
Celtics get the ball back up by 29 with 4:2 to go in the third. As a little kid, it was the only time I had tickets to see Michael Jordan. It wasn't that little kid. But on that night of the Challenger disaster, Michael Jordan didn't play because he was hurt that year, that 85-86 season.
Short hand. The people watched him come in the league initially. I was one of them. I'm like, man, it's all right.
40th anniversary of that. 40th anniversary of Patriots-Bears Super Bowl. 40th anniversary coming up at the Clemens 20 strikeout game. And, of course, the 86 World Series in the fall. And in the meantime, the Celtics won the championship in 86. 40th anniversary of your first year with the Clippers. Celtics looking for another 30-point lead here. Peyton Pritchard floats into the corner. Jordan Walsh will try to give it to him, but the three rims out. Rebound, all Ugo could get was a foot on it. Kicking it out of bounds. Celtics have had 6 30-point leads this year. All the news you need to know. Malik Monk over the shoulder pass. Reno on the left side. Up fakes the three on Jordan Walsh. Kick out on the wing. Up faking Nick Clifford. He's going to drive. Trying to dunk on Queta. Queta got a piece of it. Blocked the shot. And he kept it in bounds and deflected right to Simons. Simons gets in pretty deep. Fall away at 10 feet is good.
Crank the bus up.
7th 30-point lead for the Celtics this year. And Jordan Walsh fouls on a three-point attempt. Oh, they're going to give it to him. Malik Monk, yeah.
Came off that pick, and this is the second time this has happened with Monk going against Jordan. Sometimes he took advantage of him being aggressive. Possible 4-point play?
Yep, 4-point play for Malik Monk.
Take that, Brother Draper.
Didn't he have a chance to go to a different team, Kyle?
Shows support.
Anthony Simons down the left side. Floats a pass to the corner. Jordan Walsh up fakes a three. This time they challenge it a little bit. Ugo gives it to Peyton Pritchard. 2 in a shot clock. Peyton gets to 18 feet, leans in, and even that goes for him. A shot he didn't think was going to fall. He chased it, but it went right down the middle. He's 11 of 15 tonight. 26 points, 8 assists. 87-58. Malik Monk turns the corner. He got tripped on the way in.
Queta just hacked him then, hit him with the body. He was trying to go by him.
Baylor Shireman's career high, if you're wondering, was 20. That crazy game he had against Brooklyn, the Baylor Shireman game last year. Made all the threes. He's got 16 starting. Pass back to Malik Monk. He couldn't control it. It goes in the backcourt violation.
Great turnover. I mean, you go into a season like this, and you have all this hope when you're Sacramento, and essentially you're going right now, when can April get here fast enough, or we're going to make a bunch of trades.
And tweeting with your guy John Berman the last couple of minutes. Peyton Pritchard dribbling low, and he fumbled it, but it's saved by Queta, who finds Ugo attacking. He'll go into the left hand, no good, and the rebound belongs to Queta. That saved Pritchard a third turnover. Queta kicks out to Simons. His three is no good. Long rebound. Queta's got another one. Queta's had a nice bounce back here in the second half, starting to pile up the rebounds. He's up to 15 now. Simons, long cross court. Jordan Walsh saves it. Steps back at the free throw line. Tough shot, no good. Rebound. Reno pulls it away from Ugo.
Celtics are hunting these offensive rebounds now.
Keon Ellis against Anthony Simons.
Good closeout.
Simons gives him a little shove. Ellis gets rid of it. On the wing for Malik Monk. Monk spins on Pritchard and attacks. Handoff Reno underneath. Scoring the foul. That was lazy foul by Simons. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Reno turned his ankle and he immediately slams the floor. He's trying to tighten up his shoe like that's going to make it feel better.
See if we can see when you step on somebody's foot after you laid it in.
Yeah, he stepped on Queta.
Queta's foot.
Talking about some pain that goes along with it. Just a shooting pain that goes in your head when you see your ankle literally touch the ground.
That's what happened to Jokic. He stepped into somebody else, and Jokic, double checking for you right now, but he is on the court. Made his return tonight. He can miss one more game the rest of the year and still be eligible for MVP and All-NBA. That's a big ask. 3-point play for Reno following the 4-point play for Malik Monk. And the Boston lead is down to 26, 87-61 with a minute 22 to go in the third. Peyton Pritchard. Bounce pass into the corner. Jordan Walsh, pretty good looking at three. Didn't want it. Left-hand dribble. Attacks the paint. Goes to the left hand. And Reno stayed with him to block the shot. A lot of shot blocks tonight. Pull-up three in transition. Knocked down by Nick Clifford.
Joe doesn't want to call a timeout.
He doesn't. 10-2 is the Sacramento run. It's down to 23, 87-64. Simons attacks. Scoops it up and in over Cardwell. 89-64. Simons with 9 off the bench now. Quick three right side. Malik Monk is no good. Back tap offensive rebound by Cardwell. Keon Ellis will grab it. He's allowed to go in the backcourt to get it. Final 41 seconds, third quarter. Malik Monk. Right-hand dribble, baseline, switches to the left hand, floats it up, no good.
I'm not sure about that one, Malik.
Monk, Monk and
here.
DeRozan are 5 of 19 combined. Pritchard dribbles into the paint. Kick out, Jordan Walsh, good look at a right side three. Sailed it a little too strong. And a rebound for Keon Ellis. Final 15 seconds, third quarter. And Malik Monk will pull it out. Tough year in Sacramento, man. Monk steps to his right, three over Jordan Walsh, no good. Long rebound, Reno's got it, turns, fires, and hits to beat the buzzer. For a nice stretch to end the third quarter. 12-4 run for the Kings, but that's about the only good news tonight. Celtics led by 15 at the end of one, by 26 at halftime. They're up by 23 now as we make the turn for home. End of three at the Garden. Boston 89, Sacramento 66 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. It's time for powerful performance, plus plenty of room inside. Start your journey in a brand new vehicle. Check out the Honda Ridgeline, Pilot, Passport, or CRV.
See dealer for financing details. Wendy's has new chicken tenders and new sauces. So whether you're a creamy ranch girly or a new Wendy's signature stand, you can dip to your heart's content. Now let's wrap this up because I gotta dip. I want to try these new tenders. For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Hi, it's Jason Todd, VP of New England for Blue Sky Restoration Contractors. What makes Blue Sky unique compared to other restoration companies? At Blue Sky, we take care of everything from beginning to end, so we're the only call you need to make. So if your home or business experiences property damage from water, fire, mold, or storms, don't panic. With locations across the region, our team will be there in no time to get you back on your feet. Visit goblusky.com. Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Hey, the Peterson School is celebrating 80 years of teaching the trades and is enrolling for their spring semester in Woburn, Westwood, Worcester, and Haverhill. Visit petersonschool.com to learn more. The Peterson School, they teach the trades.
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
To the fourth quarter we go. Celtics in command, up by 23. 89-66, trying to get win number 30 on the season and keep a share of second place in the Eastern Conference. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball at TD Garden all season with seats from Ticketmaster making a switch. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. The homestand will end Sunday afternoon as the Milwaukee Bucks come stumbling in. 10 games under 500, 11 games under 500 after their loss in Washington last night. Giannis now officially on the block. Ugo, quick three to begin the fourth is no good. Long rebound. Kings have it.
See how long that you're going to really take this. Trying to call a timeout here in a minute if you are the Celtics.
12-4 Sacramento run into the third quarter. Got it here, Malik Monk trying to dance on Ugo. Left-hand dribble, step back at the elbow, tough shot, no good. Reynaud can't grab the rebound. Simons comes out of the pack with it, assisted by Garza. Long cross court. Derek White has it in stride. Returns it to Hauser. He's got a good look. He's had a quiet night, but he knocks down the open three here. Trying to finish January strong. Now 55 of 120 from three in the month of January. 92-66. Offensive foul, moving screen on Reynaud. Reynaud with 12 rebounds tonight. Kate is up to 15 now. All right, he got the early hook from Joe Mazzulla. It took him a while to get back in the game, but he's been good since he's come back in. Celtics had a blowout win. They've won games without Jaylen Brown this year. They're 2-1. The loss was the game in Indiana that started that road trip a couple of weeks ago. Won in Toronto without him. They blew out Washington without him. Simon steps to his right. Three is no good on the rebound. Monk dropped it. Ugo picks it up.
Oh, no
forced
foul.
it up trying to get a foul. He didn't get the shot or the call.
Wow.
Out of contact there. Letting him play in a 26-point game. Reynaud muscles his way out on Hauser. Jump hook is good.
And his family must be maybe 5 rows up, right over the TV section where Scallon them at.
Where you can see the game. 10 minutes to go right now if you're syncing up with said telecast. 92-68 Garza. Kick out. Hauser, pretty good look. Straight away three. Short front iron. Long rebound. Going to go out of bounds. It's not been a great offensive second half here for the Celtics. Well, the Sacramento's only shipped 2 points off the Boston halftime lead. It's 22-20 Sacramento in the second half. We've got 9:45 to go. Celtics have struggled offensively the last 2 games. Reynaud stops his drive by Derek White, floats it up with the right hand, and it bounces in. So lead is down to 22 from 31.
Wow.
Wow. Attacking Simons. Tough shot.
I mean, Simons going away from the rim, then just flipped that ball up over his head going to his left.
He just raced up the floor in about 5 seconds. Driving, Monk reverses it up, no good. Rebound, punched out of bounds. Another out of bounds mistake. And the Celtics can't challenge because there's already been 2 out of bounds mistakes. So unless the officials get this right, and Joe Mazzulla just rolls his eyes, like I used both of my challenges on out of bounds mistakes, and now you just made another one and I can't challenge. Malik Monk runs to the corner, fall away three, no good. Rebound, weak side. Cardwell. Over Hauser. Cardwell hands it to Nick Clifford. Right corner three is good. That's 3 points the Kings should not have gotten. 94-73. Boston by 21, 8:58 to go. That's the argument in favor of just challenge until you lose one. Derek White running from the dotted line, no good. Rebound Reynaud. Celtics still have some work to do here. Lead is 21, down from 31. 8:41 to go. Deion Ellis driving, floats it back out towards Malik Monk. Tough pass, but Monk has it with 12 on the shot clock. Monk has Hugo Gonzalez in front of him. Switches to the right hand, attacks the paint, spins it with the fingers, no good. Rebound Garza, and that's enough for Joe Mazzulla.
Joe was already going to call a timeout, either or. If the Celtics made it, if Sacramento made it, or if they missed it, he was already ready to go.
19-9 Sacramento run over the last 6 minutes, and they've cut the Boston lead to 21. 8:29 to go. Boston 94, Sacramento 73 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood prediction markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood prediction markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Join Felger and Maz today at 2 as they'll be broadcasting live from Dick's House of Sport Boston on Boylston Street. Come on down and stay for an appearance from New England wide receiver Keyshawn Boutte from 6 to 7:30 p.m. And don't forget to grab your gear for the big game.
Rob Ninkovich on treating his hair loss with Leonard Hair Transplant Associates.
When I was in high school, when you're playing football and you take your helmet off, you look at your helmet and you're like, wow, I see a ton of hair in there. I didn't think it was a big deal. When you're around the guys, they kind of kid with you like, oh, thin up top, huh, Rob? And knowing that you can have a consultation and find out different steps to keep your hair, I think that is the number one goal.
Call 1-800-GET-HAIR for a free consultation.
Start 2026 in the driver's seat. The New Year's sales event is going on right now at Montgomery Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Boston, Newton, and Acton. Get a new 2026 Jeep Compass Limited lease for $156 a month for 27 months, 5,000 miles per year with $49.95 due at signing. And McGovern is willing to pay you an additional $2,000 over your trade value. Get to the New Year's sales event right now at McGovern Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Boston, Newton, and Acton. Shop now at McGovernCJDRDealers.com. Take delivery by 1/31/26. Tax, title, license, and dealer fees are extra. On approved credit, see dealer for details.
Gambling can be addictive, just like alcohol and other drugs. And like with other addictions, help for yourself or a loved one is out there. Call the Massachusetts Problem Gambling Helpline at 800-327-5050.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Celtics by 21, 8:29 to go, 94-73. Joe Mazzulla called that timeout to get his team reorganized, yes, but he also wanted to bark at Brian Forte for constantly making mistakes on these out-of-bounds calls that have cost him both of his coaches' challenges, and then he couldn't challenge the last one. Trying to get this thing put away. Celtics led this thing by 31 late in the third quarter. It's now down to 21. 94-73 with 8:29 to go. Celtics trying to keep pace for the moment with the Knicks, who are going to win that game. They're up by 22 now with 8 minutes to go on Portland. So Celtics have to win to stay in a second-place tie with New York. Super Bowl Sunday, Knicks and Celtics here. Big ABC national game. Simon switches to the right hand, step back on Reynaud. Tough 12-footer, no good. Rebound Garza, 1-on-3. Kicks all the way out to Simons. Simons attacks Reynaud, dotted line floater, no good, but he got fouled. Simons goes to the line.
Got hit with the body, and again, Garza inside out. They had to grab that basketball quickly, neatly, and swing it back out to a score. Yeah, as a veteran player, and you've been in the league a while, and you had success in places you've come from, and you're going, man, and look at Monk. Monk, who was in Charlotte when they were not so much. Now Charlotte really doing a number, but, goes now to Sacramento. Sacramento was playing well for a while, now not so much.
Great game last night. Charlotte and Dallas with the two rookies and the two roommates last year, Con Knipple and Cooper Flagg, playing against each other. Cooper Flagg, if you missed it, in a losing effort. First teenager in NBA history to score 49. And who will we see Tuesday for the first time? Wow. Cooper Flagg. Shot block from behind. Derek White blocked the first floater by Clifford, but it came right back to him, and he puts it back up and in. 96-75. Simons made the free throws. Clifford gets the two right back. Clock down to 7:40 to go. Derek White creeps in deep on the left side. Bounce pass for the cutting Garza. He missed the first shot, but he gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in. Celtics much better on the glass in the second half. Garza now 9.7 rebounds in 13 minutes. 98-75. Attacking Monk over the shoulder pass. Wow. Dropped by Cardwell, and Derek White slaps it away. Derek White's had a great defensive game tonight. 8 assists as well. Simons has the ball punched away. Saved by Hauser. Return to Simons under the basket. Not really his spot. So we'll bring it back out to Hauser. Swung to Ugo. Right side, left-hand dribble. Drive strong on Ellis. He wanted to switch to that right hand. He exposed the ball, and it was slapped away from him. Out of bounds by Keon Ellis. Celtics have 6 seconds to shoot. Luka tonight, 37, 11, and 13 assists in 31 minutes at Washington. He's climbing in that MVP race. Toronto up by 7, late third quarter out of Orlando. Tough pass, Hauser, but Simon saves it, 2 in the shot clock. Simons has to launch a crazy deep 3. No good, and the rebound belongs to Carter. Long lead pass and a 2-hand slam.
Wow.
Thrown down by Plowden.
Boy, he got some ups. Sacramento coming back in it.
Daquan Bogdan we didn't see in the game, and he gets an entry here before this thing has really been decided. 21-point game again, 6.5 to go. Simon's quick step back on Cardwell. That's a three he's comfortable with, and he knocks it down.
And you're backing off a guy like that. It's crazy.
Simon's up to 16, 101-77. Left side three is no good from Nick Clifford. Rebound, though, won by Devin Carter. Bounce pass out to Reno. And then another three straight away, and Bogdan launches one that's ugly. Rebound, Hauser. Derek White, kick out, Hauser puts it on the floor to drive around Reno from the mid-block. Going to try to bank it, and he does. Banks it home.
That little slow motion move as he gets in the air, hangs just that last second, lets the defenders go by him.
Pushes the lead back to 26, midway through the fourth. Carter finds Cardwell coming strong. Right-hand slam on the baseline. Good dish.
That's something that young man can do. Hops around that rim.
Cardwell has been a great rebounder. 7 rebounds in 19 minutes a game. Derek White backs it out on the wing. Celtics by 24. Sluggish second half. He's going to launch a three. No good. Rebound. Bogdan's knocked away. Garza's another offensive rebound. He thought about it from the corner. Instead kicks out to Simon. That's a better bet, but the three is no good. And the rebound for Cardwell. So Doug Christie's got to pull the starters here when Sacramento had the momentum. Bad pass. Bogdan and Carter miss each other, and Carter's pass goes out of bounds. Celtics get it back here with 5:03 to go. And Peyton Pritchard going to come back in to try to close the show here. It's been his night.
The show is not closed yet?
I'm surprised.
Like it's not closed? It's still auditioning?
Garza 11 and 8 in 16 minutes. Queta and Garza have combined for 23 rebounds tonight in 43 minutes. They did play together briefly. Hauser right side three. Nope. Rebound Reno has been a great shooting night to finish a crazy hot month for Sam Hauser. It's 2 for 8 tonight. Nick Clifford strong down the right side. Tiptoes the sideline. Floats it out. Cardwell fumbled it in the paint and couldn't tap it back out on the wing. He missed Clifford.
You can tell that's a young man that does not handle the basketball. You get in there and you're trying to bounce it and make the pass at the same time.
17 Kings turnovers. They will have for a moment. It looks like they're going to have the worst record in the league, period. Memphis is coming back on New Orleans, but if New Orleans wins, Kings will be all alone in the NBA with the worst record. 4:15 to go as Simon steps back into a three, no good. Long rebound. Carter's got it. 103-79. Celtics have only scored 31 points in the second half and have barely lost anything off their lead. Left side three from Reno is good. Second half doesn't matter as much when you're up by 26 at halftime. Reno putting up some numbers tonight. 14 points, 14 rebounds. Pritchard fouled out near half court by Nick Clifford. Now, the Bucks have not been very good, obviously, without Giannis this year, but they did club the Celtics in that game without him in December. Really one of the bottom 3 or 4 games for the Celtics this year. A chance to get that back on Sunday afternoon and finish a 3-4 homestand. We're going to see Cooper Flagg and then the terrifying Houston Rockets in a back-to-back on Wednesday. Pritchard floats it to the left corner. Shireman up fakes. He's open at 18 feet. Didn't want to take it, and he missed it badly. Queta just clubbed Reno in the back of the head. Not Reno, but Cardwell. And Kings in a timeout. They'll get it. And we will take it with 3:31 to go. Boston 103, Sacramento 82 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Every part of your life deserves protection. From your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass, your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
Stay tuned for Amica Postgame Live. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Celtics by 21 with 3:31 to go, 103-82. A sluggish second half. Celtics led this game by 26 at halftime. It's funny, they lost the game Wednesday in the first quarter. Tonight, they're going to win this game in the first quarter. Well, you only have to watch the last 2 minutes in the NBA. The quarter that tends to decide games more than any other in the NBA is not the fourth, it's the first.
Well, watch what the Celtics have done, and coming back in, and Joe's had his troops really playing well. And man, this is a sighting we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, we got a Chris Boucher sighting. There's a 3:28 to go. Joe's sort of giving Chris Boucher that sort of veteran. Tillman a little bit too. Right side three is no good, and a rebound for Baylor Shireman in terms of not putting a veteran player into these situations.
Did Bill Fish give me that?
No, he did not. But you don't want Elijah to get hurt. Boucher immediately launches a three, and it's an air. If you're wondering, as I know you were, November 23rd was his last action. That was that game the Celtics had that wild scoring game against Orlando right before Thanksgiving. It was the game before they beat Detroit. Carter steps in past Shireman and Boucher and scores. So 103-84, 19-point margin here with 2:48 to go in the fourth. And suspicious minds in this week before the trade deadline would wonder why Chris Boucher would get the call here to get a little game action. Pritchard, step back three, got it. 29-point night for Peyton Pritchard. 12 of 16, 5 of 6 from three. 106-84. Stevens in the game now. Stevens, Plowden, Carter, Cardwell, Clifford finishing it out for Sacramento. Stevens fouled as he launches one from the baseline, gets the foul on Chris Boucher. And it's hard. It's the easiest thing to, stay ready. But with Chris Boucher, hard to expect to stay ready when it's been nearly 3 months since you've been in the game.
Wow, this stuff.
Celtics played 34 games since Chris Boucher last year. Huh? He's stretching out his right knee right now.
Blowing on his hands. He said there are coaches that do. They give you options right now. Veteran coaches, with Tillman, maybe not now. No. Bill Fish didn't say that. He's like, well, don't want to get Elijah wanted to get hurt here, so you get in there, buddy.
Free throw is good for Stevens. Celtics once led this game by 31. It's 20 right now, but we're down to 2:11 to go. 106-86. Josh Minot comes off the milk carton into the game. Came back from injury. First time the other night. Ugo Gonzalez, Shireman, Minot, Boucher, and Jordan Walsh to finish it out. Shireman for Ugo Gonzalez. Jump pass into the corner. Boucher will launch. Three is no good. Offensive rebound, but Ugo is stripped of the ball. It's not going to be the prettiest minute 45 here. Bounce entry and a two-hand slam for Cardwell. 11-3 is the Sacramento run here to close this game out, so they've cut it to 18. Minot launches a three, and he hits it. So all year long, it just boggles my mind that these guys don't play for weeks on end and then just come in and knock down threes. Minot's had a really good year shooting threes. He and Garza both in the paint, switching to the right hand. Carter lays it up softly, but it bounces out. Jordan Walsh the rebound. 109-88 is the math with 1:19 to go. Celtics will go to 30-18. Knicks are going to win as well, so they'll remain tied. Toronto and Cleveland both in action a little bit later. Toronto's game just gone to the fourth quarter. Ugo deep three, no good. The rebound yanked down by Plowden. About to go into the final minute. Celtics will sweep the season series from the Sacramento Kings. Left side three from Carter is good. 14-6 close here for the Kings to cut it to 18 in the final minute. Josh Minot. Little hand to Boucher. Ugo comes to get it. He'll take a straightaway three. Nope. He's great shooting. The Celtics shot over 60% in the first half. The second half numbers are going to be pretty brutal. Celtics in the second half, 13 of 49. Runner is no good from Isaiah Stevens, but he'll get 2 more free throws here with 21 seconds left.
First in the last 2 minutes.
That's a quality minutes for somebody.
Fans headed for the exits. I don't know what the rush is to get out into the wind chill tonight, but
maybe get that Uber.
I guess.
Get those Ubers early and give me an opportunity. Not the dreaded.
French fries. It's for missed free throws.
Miss for
Stevens gets the first one. Knicks blowing out Portland now. Free throw is good for Stevens. And if the Celtics do not shoot, it'll be a 16-6 close for the Kings. So the final margin will be 16 as Minot dribbles across half court. Celtics had a terrible start Wednesday against the Atlanta Hawks and paid the price. Not able to come back tonight. They soared out of the gates, blew the Kings away in the first quarter. Never looked back. Another wire-to-wire win for the Celtics, another double-digit home court win. And it is win number 30 for the Celtics, and they stay in a second-place tie with the Knicks heading into the Sunday showdown with the Milwaukee Bucks. The final score, Boston 112, Sacramento 93 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Clinton Savings Bank is here to help power up your business. With our new partner services, you can process payments on any device, saving you time, and manage payroll with flexible, affordable options. Plus, with online banking, mobile deposit, ACH, and wire services, managing your business finances just got a whole lot easier. Enjoy no minimum balance requirement and no minimum deposit to open your business checking account. Visit clintonsavings.com to get started today. Member FDIC, member DIF.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy deal.
Looked like they had the Sixers last night. They were up by 11, middle of the fourth quarter. Garza, open straightaway three. Got it. He's hit that shot regularly all year. 45% from three. A lot of them have been that above the break, straightaway, open three.
Nobody wants to give up on him, though.
And he has hit it all year long. Another one tonight, 11 points, 8 rebounds for Luka Garza as the Celtics, with the late Chris Boucher three at the buzzer, beat the Sacramento Kings 112-93. Luka Garza joins us outside the Celtics locker room right now. Were you in that little tete-a-tete there with Chris Boucher and Russell Westbrook out on the floor just now?
Yeah, I was around. I saw some of the activities, but it's a competitive game, and obviously Westbrook's one of the veterans in this league, and so he wanted to make his opinion known, and it's just basketball.
Seems. Do you own a jacket and gloves like that? Because Russell would show
the white. That was nice, though.
Yeah, it did. He looked pretty sharp. All right,
gloves in the building, though.
What's that?
Gloves in the building.
Hey, Michael Jackson wore one.
Okay, all right.
It's cold in here.
Wednesday night, obviously, was not a great start against Atlanta, and it seemed like getting out of the gates quick was an emphasis tonight.
Absolutely. I think in general there was just a high urgency to come out and play harder than this team. I think we felt like the Hawks had come out here and played harder than us for the whole game. So we wanted to turn that around, and I think we did a good job of that.
Your DNA, your rating here is and I remember you telling us this before, you're going all the time to the offensive glass.
Absolutely. I have no option, man. That's how I play. That's my mentality. And it's been since I was a little kid. When I was younger, no one would pass me the ball. So my dad told me, if you want to get the ball in your hands, go crash the glass. And so it stuck with me.
Wow. Who are you playing with that's not passing Luka Garza the ball as a kid?
Hey, I was at DC. When I was younger, it took me a while to develop. So it was a little bit tougher for me.
Throughout the course of the year, we've seen different guys at different times have periods where they weren't playing. How difficult is it? I mean, you went through a period late November, early December. We didn't see a lot of Luka Garza. And the second your number was called again, from that point on, I think it was in Toronto about a month and a half ago. And from that point on, it's a matter of, I guess, just stay ready, right?
Absolutely. I mean, that's been my job my entire career so far. And, it's been a lot more of sitting and watching than, getting those chances to show that you're ready. But I think over time it just taught me to always be ready when your name is called. And I think, for me, especially getting the opportunity I got when I got here, when it was taken away from me, it was just an even heightened sense of urgency. Just knowing I don't want to go back to where I've been. And there's more for me in store. And so I just wanted to have that mindset when I went back on the floor.
All right, man. Hopefully you got some of those Russ big white gloves to put on the cold outside, because it's going to be rough the next couple of days. But we'll see you here on Sunday.
Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Luka Garza joining us after the Celtics 112-93 win after the Chris Boucher buzzer three that caused a little tete-a-tete with Boucher and Russell Westbrook. Of course, they were all fine, all hugs afterwards once they talked it out. See if everybody could just work out problems like that.
Wow, that was, and it's really wild because, most people complain about that particular thing. You said it. You said, normally the Celtics just walk it down to one half and they do not shoot the basketball. But clearly, he was telling one of his teammates, said, pass me the ball. And he was going to shoot it with 1 second. So it'd be interesting to see what the coach has to say, because that normally, the norm of the NBA is not to do that particular thing.
Zach LaVine, Dennis Schroeder, DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis, Russell Westbrook, Keegan Murray, and the Sacramento Kings are the worst team in the league. I know we're doing a Celtics game, whatever, but this was actually hard to watch.
It was, in the sense of who those guys were, and especially think about, you were talking before about Zach LaVine, you're talking about what he brings to the table, and also think of the same thing about when you think of DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan has been an outstanding player for a long time. For him not to be able to get into this situation and get his team going someplace, it's tough to see.
Some of these guys are going to be tunneling their way out of Shawshank here next week at the trade deadline, just hoping they can burst through. 112-93 is the final. Celtics win it easily. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
For the best deal on any name brand tire, get to Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, no